Welcome to Vikings game day. What else is there to say, man? Let's do this. Come on, Vikings. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. We have been knocked down. We have been knocked out, but we are not done. Today, we take back what was ours. Today, we set sail for the city of angels with devilish intentions, and we will have our revenge. Bring me Matthew Stafford. Vikings, attack. Let's go, baby. Let's go. They say what's happening. It's Vikings game day. That's what's happening. Let's go. Primetime football, and we are here. Let's go. Sorry, I had to. I have to keep you guys on your toes sometimes, right? First Vikings stream of the season. Let's do this. I have been looking forward to this one for a hot minute now. We've got the Vikings. We've got the Rams in SoFi. Thursday night football up on Prime Vision. What else is there to say, man? Master versus Apprentice. Sean McVay versus KOC. Stafford, one of my all-time favorite players, going up against my favorite team, the team of Dr. Pigskin from last year, taking on the team of Dr. Pigskin of all time. You know, life doesn't get much better than this, does it? Anyways, welcome to the stream, everyone. See, we've already got 7 people in here. I made sure to tweet it out and let things build up a little bit just so y'all could see the little theatrics that I had planned for today. Just a little pregame celebration, right? But welcome, Caden, Sebastian, Pearchamp, Laywell, and Stupidity. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hope you guys are doing well as well. Got Joel Marks in here asking what happened in 2016. We'll get into that here in a little bit. But good game here. Yes, the Vikings might have lost their Super Bowl last week, but guess what? That's our secret. Every game is the Super Bowl. We get to play in another Super Bowl today. Anyways, we'll dive into this matchup here in a little bit. I know Caden is saying what happens the only time you pick the Vikings to win. I know, right? Hilarious, isn't it? But we'll pick a winner here before this one gets started. But, man, anyways. 2016, what happened? To answer your question, Joao. Vikings started out 5-0 in 2016. Then they had their bye week in week 6, and then they lost in week 7, and they ended up going 8-8 and missing the playoffs. But as the title says, and as I've decided, this is not 2016 all over again. It quite simply just isn't. It isn't, right? But you're right, Sebastian. They obviously made the playoffs after starting 5-0, because who would do that, right? But this is not that same time, and I tell you what, I kind of like that the Vikings have a little Thursday night game here, right? Let's get the taste of defeat out of our mouths here quick. Now, that being said, the reinforcements have come for the Rams. The reinforcements are coming over the hill. It's like Avengers Endgame, right? All the portals are opening. Here come all the superheroes. Once you know, Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, both back tonight. And I gotta say, I respect it. Iron sharpens iron. There's been some people that have been a little concerned about that, and I get that, right? I love this Rams offense. I'm excited as a neutral football enjoyer to see this Rams offense at full strength tonight, right? Finally, it's about time. Been waiting since week 1 to see the whole crew back together for the Rams. Here we go. Here's a big challenge. Let's get into this matchup, right? This is an exciting, intriguing matchup, right? Vikings last week, their defense kind of got decimated by the Lions a little bit. Jared Goff hitting inbreaker after inbreaker after inbreaker, just a back-breaking performance, right? Goff was surgical. He played a great game. Ben Johnson called a great game, right? The receivers were great. Here you go. You better not be caught lacking over the middle of the field against the Rams with Stafford at quarterback, Nakua and Kupp both back, Sean McVay at coach. Oh, you best not be caught lacking over the middle of the field. No Blake Cashman for the Vikings. They're showing that right now, right? Still out with a turf toe. Man, honestly, that scares me a little bit more than TJ Hawkinson being out. Obviously, it stinks that he's not back yet either, right? Everyone was hoping this would be the game he comes back. It's going to be next week instead. Man, I think I'm a little more nervous about no Blake Cashman because that was a real problem for us last week. It really was. It really was. That being said, diving into this matchup, I got to do it, man. I got to pick the Vikings again. I know that's been a bit on this channel. Doctor picking against his own team. And then, of course, as Caden says, the one time I pick them, they lose. Nah, man, I got to pick them here. I do think it's going to be a close game. I do think this Rams passing offense can pose a lot of challenges for this Vikings defense, right? Vikings have to get home rushing for. They have to. As many sacks as we've racked up, as good as Grenard has been, as good as Van Ginkel has been, you know, Dallas Turner has shown up here and there. He's been a little bit more inconsistent, but he's a rookie. He's raw, right? But as good as that has been, not quite the consistency that you might expect rushing for from this defense, right? That's going to be big. Have to get home rushing for. Jared Goff had a lot of clean pockets on Sunday, right? So that's one thing. But that being said, these Vikings receivers against these Rams corners, big mismatch, right? This Rams offensive line, still super banged up. The receivers are back for the Rams. Offensive line, still super banged up. This Rams defense, you can kind of run on them a little bit, right? The Vikings are the better team. They should win this game. I think it's going to be close. I think we might see some points. I think both coordinators, both play callers, going to be in their bags. I'm excited to see this chess match between McVay and KOC and this chess match between McVay and Flores, right? But at the end of the day, I don't know, man. It's hard to pick against the Vikings. I see they're 3-point favorites right now. Actually, might have moved down to 2.5, but I don't know. Don't you just think Justin Jefferson is due for like an all-timer of a game, right? Maybe not all-timer, but don't you think he's just due to go off, right? If he's going to be having Quentin Lake on him, don't you just think he could go for like a $180 and 2 touchdowns today? I really think so, man. I think this is going to be the Jefferson game where he really gets going. It's like, oh, yeah, he's still him. He's still him. And you know what? Maybe Aaron Jones gets going against this rush defense. It's been pretty poor. But I'm going to say Vikings 24, Rams 21. I think it'll be a close one, though. I really do. I'm not looking past the Rams one bit, but I'm going to go Vikings by 3. Anyways, let's catch up with chat here. We got Michael in here. Welcome to the stream, Michael. Good to have you in here. Saying, is this KOC's first game against the Rams? It is. Last time the Vikings played against the Rams would have been in 2021, which, fun fact, I was actually at that game. It was Mike Zimmer's final year. It was actually one of Mike Zimmer's final games. Vikings lost that game and got mathematically eliminated from the playoffs, which really hurt because Stafford had a bit of a stinker. He threw like 3 or 4 picks in that game, but our offense just could not get going. It was a weird game. The Rams ended up going on to win the Super Bowl that year, but the Vikings offense could not get going. Aaron Donald just absolutely wrecked that game. He had like 2.5 sacks or something stupid like that. And it got to the point where I was literally just watching him every play. And Garrett Bradbury's improved, but man, he was getting ragdolled in that game. He was getting thrown all over the field. But so that's the last time these two teams have played. It's actually second time I've seen the Vikings and Rams play. I also saw them play back when the Rams were still in St. Louis in 2015. That was back at TCF Bank Stadium, back before we had US Bank. But Sebastian saying, more than that, what kind of team would do that twice in the span of 15 years? Oh, certainly not the Vikings, right? Unless there's another team I'm thinking of that's done that. Not sure, but Pear Champ asking, is the Bucs season over? It's tough, right? I mean, they lose both their wide receivers. That stinks so much, dude. It really does, right? Godwin going down at the very end. Mike Evans going down too, right? And they've been playing so well for them this year. This offense has been so much fun to watch. It's tough to say that it's over because honestly, like the offensive line has played pretty well. The running game has looked nice. Baker has played well, but man, they've got a really big uphill battle losing their 2-star receivers. Their defense is going to have their work cut out for them now. I think there's maybe a world where they sneak in the playoffs still because, like, I don't know, maybe they could nab the 7-seeder. Maybe they beat Atlanta this week, which, you know, a bit of a big game that I may or may not be going to. Pretty fired up for that. But they might need to win that game if they want to, like, sneak in the playoffs. So we'll see. I'll have a better answer after the game on Sunday is what I'll say. But it's not looking good, man. Like, that's just so brutal. Two of their best players in the same game. You feel for them. That's so tough. But Laywell saying, sorry, Doc, in the middle of a Rocket League tournament at the moment, but you've got the stream pulled up in the background for now. Hey, no worry about that. Best of luck in your Rocket League tournament, man. Lord knows I've done plenty of those, and believe it or not, I've never won one before. True story. I am like the most average Rocket League player you'll ever see. Like, I'm better than like a complete terrible scrub liability, but I most certainly am not like that when it comes to Rocket League. But I have fun. That's what I'll say. That the lack of an aerial game is really what hurts me. But Game Solved is in here. Welcome to the stream, Game Solved. Good to have you in here with a little fantasy question asking, should he start Olave or Nakua? I would be a little scared to play Puka just because I think he might be on a bit of a snap count. I was honestly kind of surprised when they said that Puka was going to play today, truly. Like, I was not surprised about Cup coming in. Puka surprised me a little bit. And I don't know, just do this with what you will, or take of this what you will. But a lot of the projections for Nakua, whether it's sports books or like fantasy apps, have his projections pretty low. I don't know, man. If you really want to swing for the fences, you could. But I don't know how much exactly he's going to play. They're going to play him because the Rams kind of need this game. You look at the fact that they're 2-4 and like they got to start winning some, even though the NFC West is a little open. Like, you got to start winning at some point, right? So they're going to play him, but it won't shock me if he was like at 50% of the snaps today. So I might go Olave, but I know Olave is dealing with his own injuries too, but I might go Olave. Stupidity saying Bucks have to beat someone from the NFC North for a wild card spot doesn't seem likely. Yeah, that's very true. I just thought about, 7th seed. Yeah, I really think there's a real shot that like all 4 NFC North teams make the playoffs now. I really do. They're all playing such good football right now, right? Bears have really hit their stride. We all know about the Packers and Lions and Vikings. That's a very good point. And they don't play the NFC North this year, so it's not like they can steal one and get the head-to-head either. Yeah. Dude, that stinks. That really does open the door for all 4 NFC North teams making the playoffs, doesn't it? It just stinks. It has to be because of an injury, you know? Yeah. Parachamp saying Bucks did beat the Lions. Oh, that's true. But doubt they make the playoffs. Yeah, and it's not like the Lions are going to be fighting for the 7th seed, man. There's just no way, right? But good questions here in chat so far. I'm loving it. I'm loving the energy, right? We got 12 people in here. Vikings and Lions and Bears. Oh, my. Dude. Honestly, like I said, iron sharpens iron, right? You know what? Go ahead, put us in the toughest division in football. Why not, right? You know what? We took care of the Packers and Lambeau, right? We played the Lions pretty well. There's no shame in losing to the Lions by 2. Yeah, it would have been nice to have that one, but there's no shame in that. But you gotta come back. You gotta come back and win this one today, man. Right? This is your shot. You're on a short week. Playing against a team you should beat, but it's not easy, right? Go beat a fairly legit operation, well-coached team. Then you get a little half bye week. And then, as I'm sure you guys saw, next game, under the lights again. You want to talk about the Vikings versus the team at Dr. Pigskin. Under the lights again. Sunday night next week. Vikings, Colts in Minneapolis. Sunday night football. And you best believe we'll be there, baby. You best believe we'll be there. Oh, that's going to be crazy. Back-to-back prime time. But get out of here with a win, right? And just rest up, man. Rest up. Hawk comes back, right? Then we can Hawk Tua on them. Sorry. Anyways, this game is about to start. Thank goodness. You know, it's kind of crazy. I've been sitting here at work today. It's just weird to wrap my brain around the Vikings playing today. It really is. Like, wow. Like, I say that, like, the Vikings have played on Thursday night before. They had the first Thursday night game last season, right? Week 2 against the Eagles. Fun fact, that was actually my first ever game stream. But here we are, man. It's like, wow, it's Vikings game day. It's not just a Thursday night game, right? The neutral football enjoyer is going out the window just a tiny bit today. I'm not going to be like, oh, stupid Rams. I hope that Sean McVay loses his eyesight or something. But, like, I will be pumping my fist when Andrew Van Ginkel gets in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? But here we go. Look at that. The sun is still up out in Los Angeles. We've got the prime vision. Let's do it, baby. Skull. Let's get a skull going in chat. Let's go. Let's get this. Let's get this scoreboard popped up right here. Oh man. Here we go, man. They're interviewing Kyron Williams right now. He's been kind of a touchdown machine, right? 8 touchdowns, tied for the league lead in the NFL. So in 9 straight games with a rushing touchdown, second longest streak in Rams history. I'm not going to lie, I don't know who Greg Bell is. I don't know who Greg Bell is, unfortunately, but that's all right. I didn't even see who won the toss. I'm not sure who's starting with the ball. Oh, this water is ice cold. My goodness. Oh, man. My sink normally does not get that cold. Yeah, I drink tap water. I'm still here. Christine gives me grief sometimes for drinking tap water. I don't have a third eyeball or anything. I'm good. Skol is the name of one of the most popular beer brands in Brazil. Really? I did not know that. That's sick. Is it spelt like that too? Like Skol? That's sick. I had no idea. You know, I believe it's like a Scandinavian phrase for cheers, pretty much, right? It's like derived from like skull or something. I'm not going to claim to be like an expert in Scandinavian native tongues or whatever, even though I am partially Scandinavian. But yeah. Yo, we got Bear Pod in here. Let's go. Welcome to the stream, Bear Pod, saying let's go Vikings. I like your thinking. I like your thinking. Most fridge filters are 10 years old anyways. I don't have water in my fridge. I'm not even like that. I do have a Brita, but I'm just too lazy to fill it up. I don't know why this scoreboard ain't working. Hold on. We'll get this fixed. Vikings are starting with the ball, by the way. All right. Let's see the offense. There we go. Just don't move to Flint. Yeah, don't drink that water. Water there goes crazy. All right. We're going to start with a little pistol action to Aaron Jones. I like it. Get the run game going. I will say, and I love me some Aaron Jones, and it's funny because I complained about the Vikings maybe not running the ball enough last year. Honestly, last week, I thought we ran the ball a little bit too much. I would honestly kind of like to see us force it to Jefferson today, man. Just let Jefferson go crazy, honestly, right? He can get a bucket against any of these DBs. I want a 15-target Jefferson game today. I really do. There you go. There you go. Right? First down, Jefferson. Just get him going on a little slant-looking route. Nice catch. Look at the extension right there. Good body control. Looked like it was going to be incomplete from up here. The super high all-22 angle, but good ball by Darnold. There you go. Get Jefferson going early, man. Just keep it going. Highest in NFL history for receiving yards per game. Yeah, let's bring that average up today. Ooh, Aaron Jones making a miss. Man, he is running well this year, isn't he? All right. Jones, Jefferson, Jones. I like it. Laywell's on to the quarterfinals. Let's go. Love to hear that. Win it for the doctor. Let's go. We're all cheering you on. Water is water, says stupidity. So true. I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. At least some places that get properly cold. Talking about tap water. Jones first down. Sebastian saying, speaking of tap water, one of my favorite things about winter is how good the tap water becomes, especially places that become properly cold. Oh, yeah. Fargo tap water, honestly, was just beautiful. Oh, my goodness. I loved the water out of my sink when I was a little kid. I mean, I still do now, but like, oh, that was a real treat, honestly. I got like weirdly excited about the tap water in Fargo. For the Doc and the Vikings. Let's go. I'm loving it, Laywell. Appreciate it. Look at that. Vikings already in plus territory. Get Addison moving. There you go. Play action. Oh, we got Jefferson. Jefferson just sitting down in the middle of the zone right there, right? There you go. Getting him going deep downfield. A lot of the passes to Jefferson behind the line. Oh, Cam Curl is down. That's not good. That's not good for a Rams secondary that's already kind of thin. Just a deep curl. My goodness. A good ball by Darnold, too. He snuck that right by zero. He put that in a good spot. That's not an easy throw. Sam can sling it. That was pretty nice. Yeah, Jefferson is feeling it early. 2 for 27. I said pre-game, I'm feeling 180 yards from Jefferson today. I really am. I think it's going to be one of those games from him. Man, Curl's still down. First injury timeout. That's not good. He's been a little up and down for the Rams so far this year. I was pretty excited about Cam Curl coming to the Rams, but I don't know. Their safeties have just been giving up a lot of big plays. They get a little disorganized sometimes, or they'll maybe take a bad angle. We saw the Packers kind of house a few long passes after the catch, and their safeties might have misplayed them a little bit. So, you know, there is plenty to be had against this Rams defense, that's for sure. The front is pretty good. You know, like Jared Verse has been like great so far this year. He's been a great rookie, right? We all know about Byron Young and Kobe Turner, right? They've got some guys up front. They're not like the worst defense in the league, but man, there's just not a lot of talent on the back end. You know, they're retooling right now. They're a little injured, but man, good start for the Vikings though. Early, already almost in the red zone. This is exactly what you want, right? And it's not even like their offense was bad last week necessarily. You know, Darnold got pressured maybe a little bit more than I would have liked. He had a lot of clean pockets. Darisaw played a great game, but, you know, and it was just hard to keep up with that Lions attack, man. Though that Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, just ridiculous. I don't know if y'all saw that juke he had on Cam Bynum. That was just disgusting, man. But I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. You know what? Get it to Jefferson again. Like, seriously, just, you know, like sometimes I'll say like, oh, just run it till they stop him, right? Literally target Jefferson until they like stop him. Or if he's like, you know, blanketed and like you're going to throw an interception, then don't do it. But like, I have no issue if Jefferson has like 13 catches and the next closest Viking has like 3, you know? There's a lot of Johnny Munt on Sunday. That's what I'll say. One more week of Johnny Munt. We're almost there. TJ's almost back. It's a former Ram right there. When we do our halftime immaculate grid, might have to pull out Johnny Munt on the Vikings Rams square. Or you could do Brandon Powell or Cam Akers, right? KOC's guys. I'm already thinking ahead. Whatever. We'll get to grid when we get to grid. But anyways, we're back now. Let's go. Ain't no way the Wild Robot's already on streaming. I saw so many trailers for that, like going to the theater this summer. I feel like it just came out. I haven't seen it, but I've actually heard it's pretty good. Man, I'm getting helped off the field, Cam Curl. One Cam to another. Cam Kitchens. Kinchins, not Kitchens. They're going to run it here probably. There you go. Another like 4 yards. Here I'd throw it though, right? New safety in there. All right, test him. Like throw it down the seam, right? This is where it'd be nice to have TJ Hawkinson. You could just rocket one down the seam, test these safeties. I don't know. Maybe you put Jefferson in the slot or something, but I don't know, right? 2nd and 7. Oh, it looks like more than 3 yards, but this is where you can test that middle of the defense, right? New guys in there. Let's pick on him. Yeah, look at that. There is Jefferson in the slot. No, he's not. I'm lying. The arrow confused me. Darnold, all sorts of time. Look at that. There he is. There's Jefferson down the middle. Little dig route action right there. Hit the first down, Selly. Jefferson on fire. You are right, stupidity. Shout out any Jefferson fantasy owners. Look at all that time in the pocket. Easy money. Man. Just all the time in the world for him to get open. All right, now you got to capitalize, right? Can't be leaving points on the table. Got to snap it. There you go. Play action. Oh, we got the bird's eye view. He's got him. Touchdown. It's Josh Oliver, the second tight end. A top 5 tight ends too, and Josh Oliver. What a start for the Vikings. KOC, baby. KOC cooking. Oh my goodness, that was surgical. Ho-ho. Darnold 3 for 3. Well, no, he's 4 for 4. It's 3 for 3 to Jefferson. Look at that. Oh, man, all the time in the world, just a little block and release, right? Just a shallow crosser. You could see from the jump, Josh Oliver knew he was going to be open. Mailbox, spike it. 6. Reichard up and good. Vikings up 7-0. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Bear Pod, appreciate the super chat. Shout out to Bear Pod. Always appreciate that. Dr. Pigskin, I'm an LA native, but rooting for the Vikings today. Sent all energy I could to shank that kick Sunday. Rooting for Minnesota all year except for the Super Bowl versus my team. I appreciate that, man. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Skull Vikings, baby. Let's go. You know what? It was your positive energy that willed Josh Oliver open on that one. That's awesome. You made it happen. That's fantastic. Parachamp saying that was an easy TD. Sam Darnold has all the time in the world in the pocket. Joe also saying that was easy. Yeah, here I was like, oh, this Rams front is pretty good. Oh, man. Vikings offensive line looking pretty darn good right now, I got to say. Those 2 tackles, Darrisaw and O'Neal, are fantastic, obviously. I actually don't know. I know. Okay, no, Dalton Reisner is inactive. Okay, I know that was another guy that was like, oh, is he going to play this week or not? You know, he's been injured a little bit. But shoot, dude. I mean, we'll take those pockets all day. And the running game was looking pretty good. Jones has 4 for 21, right? Here we go. Here's the big test, though, right? This defense, right? If you guys know Luke Braun, he does a great job covering the Vikings. He's part of like the Locked On podcast network. He does Locked On Vikings. Just good follow on Twitter if you're into the Vikings or even football, right? You know, his big thing with Flores, he loves Flores, right? Who doesn't love Flores? But he pointed this out last year. Flores' biggest weakness has kind of been dagger, right? Just like deep in from the receiver, right? And the Vikings just got daggered to death by the Lions, and we saw that kind of rear its head last year a little bit too, right? You think about the second half of the Broncos Sunday night game, right? Broncos just spamming all those short passes over the middle of the field. The Packers did that on Sunday night against us, right? Here you go. You don't want to struggle against dagger going up against Stafford and McVay, and with Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp back, right? They're gonna start it out with Nacua. He dropped it. Oh no, maybe a little bit of rust right there. Man, they had that look too, right? They wanted to get him going early. It's his first game back. Had him on a little quick out, and he just dropped it. Man. Yeah, I mean, they did. I don't want to say they rushed him back, but I was genuinely surprised. I mean, I guess it is almost November at this point, but I was surprised when I saw that he was playing today. I don't hate drawing up a play for him off the rip, but man, that's a tough drop right there. Here we go. Get ready for motion all day. They'll go back to him. Nice little screen. Oh, he looks good. Shoot. I'm sorry. Game solved. First 2 plays, 2 targets for Puka. I'm so sorry, bro. I feel like I'm always steering someone wrong with fantasy advice. Well, we'll see how the rest of this game goes, but just a quick little screen. They had the offensive lineman out there for him. Man. He is a beast, though, isn't he? I love Puka so much. Like, there's just everything about this Rams offense is just so sick, right? I mean, I know I gush about them a lot, but the coaching from McVay and the players that they have, they're just so much fun to watch. There's Kyron, right? Man, that was something I was worried about going into the year, right? When the schedule first came out and I saw this game, I was like, oh, we're going to lose. This Rams offensive line looks nasty. They're going to kick some tail in the run game, right? They spent so much on their offensive line interior. Then I got super banged up, and going into this game, I haven't been quite as worried about them just pounding it with Kyron, but man, 13 yards on his first carry. I did see that, Parachamp. I'll get to that in a sec. I've got a speech to make about that trade. I've got something to say about that. But I did see that. Stafford with a clean pocket, and again, oh, that's not what you want. Is that Tyler Johnson? Yeah. Hey, shout out to everyone who did sell their Tyler Johnson stocks. I know Laywell kind of took my advice. I was like, yo, pick up Tyler Johnson in fantasy. He did have a pretty good game on Sunday, I will say, but he's been so inconsistent. But yeah, for that swap trade with Stafford and Darnold, I mean, pretty much every credible Vikings beat reporter said that that's not true. They haven't been inquiring, right? It was just some dude who like is partnered with Underdog, and I think that's what frustrates me the most, right? Literally just some dude like making something up and getting engagement, and like after this video that's coming out, I'm thinking about getting on my soapbox about something like that. We'll see, but I did see that. I mean, obviously Like, if the Vikings had the chance to get Stafford, I would take it. I don't care, right? Darnold has been nice and it's been working, but dude, I'm sorry. If the Vikings got Matthew Stafford on the squad, I would do it. If you could like swap Darnold for Stafford and like give up like a second or third round pick, dude, I would do that 10 times out of 10. But I think the Rams still believe that like they can like get in the playoffs, like especially if they win here today, right? You look ahead at their schedule. They've got some winnable games on there, right? And again, the NFC West hasn't exactly been crazy. Like, it's tightly packed, but the 49ers are having a bit of a down year. Seattle looks pretty good, but they're a little inconsistent, and I kind of like the way the Rams match up against their defense, right? The Cardinals have been up and down, right? I don't think that the Rams are necessarily in selling mode right now. Like, I think that they're still like, shoot, like, we can go on a run here. We did this last year, right? But I don't know, man. I'd love to see Stafford succeed, though. There's Puka again on another screen. Man, now McVay's getting in his bag. We might be seeing some offensive masterclasses today. That's the second Puka screen on the drive. That's crazy. And both of them have worked. Let's watch this one back right here. Motion, 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 right? I guarantee you Kupp or Nakua is going to be in motion on almost every play. Man, they just had so many blockers out there. Man, you want to blitz, have a screen. Yeah, maybe we should be a little worried about the screens going up against his blitz, right? Again, that's why you got to get home rushing for. Oh, good tackle by Pace right there. Oh, a flag. Yeah, that's fair. Laywell's in the semis after overtime. Let's go. Shout out to Jettis for the fantasy points. That's right. You do have him on your fantasy team. Hey, get ready to eat today. Oh, I say good tackle by Pace. That's the one downside of Prime Vision, right? They showed like the end zone angle. So I did not see the face mask. That was very obvious on the replay, but no, you should just go against whatever I say for fantasy pair champ. Honestly, I'm a fantasy curse. Laywell says update on Tyler Johnson. He's no longer on the roster. I don't blame you, especially with Puka and Kupp back. Here we go. Big jumbo personnel now for the Rams. 2 tight ends, and then they've got Robinson and Tyler Johnson. Pound it with Kyron. There's a clean tackle by Ivan Pace. Sebastian saying, I feel like the guy they've got in Detroit could also be a good fit for the Rams at quarterback. Can't remember his name, but he's been on a heater. You know, that quarterback in Detroit is playing some pretty darn good football right now. I can't lie, man. He has been slinging the pigskin. He fits in so well with what they want to do with Ben Johnson and those receivers. They block him up so well, right? That's always been the thing. Goff is good, right? But like, you get him under pressure, that's when mistakes start to happen. The Lions are like, all right, sick. He's just never going to be under pressure ever. And man, he'll dice you up. He will dice you up. Second and goal now for the Rams. More of the bird's eye view from Prime Vision. Stafford, clean pocket looking for Kupp. There you go, Gilmore. Gilmore had kind of a rough game last week. He slipped on a few plays. He got beat a few times. That was pretty good coverage right there. Tough assignment going up against Kupp, right? There he is in motion again. That's been one of the biggest wrinkles that Sean McVay has added, right? He's a Shanahan guy. He's always used motion, but he took his motion usage through the roof last year. I think he ended up leading the league in motion. Like, they even used more motion than the Dolphins last year. I don't know about this year, but fans may be wanting a flag. There's maybe a little bit of a grab. Let the boys play. Third and goal. Third and goal. Here we go. This is where the game can be won and lost potentially on a play like this. Oh, Kyron, too easy. Far too easy. Look at that. They just got Kyron one-on-one with Ivan Pace, and he just beat him to the spot. Wow. So another touchdown for Kyron Williams. The streak continues. Rams answer. Here we go. I might have been too low with my score prediction. We'll see how these two teams settle in. But man, that was pretty easy for the Rams, wasn't it? Man, I run that play in NCAA so much and in Madden. That is absolute cheese, the running back route right there. I don't know if that's a straight up angle route. Maybe he like cut a little bit differently, but it's the same idea, right? Ivan, I love you, but like, I mean, there's not a lot of backers that are like sticking with that when he's completely isolated like that, right? Maybe Fred Warner makes that play, but oh, they're playing not like us for the LA team. I respect it. I respect it. Hope that doesn't mean that we're Drake. Can we be Prince maybe? But yeah. Surgical drives for both teams to start, man. These two coaches, right? They know each other. They used to work together. Two offensive masterminds. Some fantastic offensive talent out on the field. Man. Flores, bro. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Flores. All right, let's adapt. Let's adapt. That's been one of the biggest criticisms of Flores, right? Maybe not the greatest in-game adjuster, right? When the chaos is working, it's working, but this is a tough little matchup right here. All right, here we go. First drive. Flores versus McVay. Chalk that one up to McVay. Drake's all-time L continues. Yeah, can you imagine? They're going to be doing not like us at the Super Bowl, you know? Like, oh, it's just so over for him. Kyren is too good. Didn't you have Kyren on your fantasy team last year, Pair Champ, right? I remember you owned a lot of Kyren Williams stock last year. That paid off pretty big for you. Kyren Williams enjoyer. Bear Pod saying boo. Yeah, I'm with you. Boo, boo, boo Rams. Not today. Not today. Bold take, but Kyren could be the next Derrick Henry. Not as bulky, but definitely efficient. Whoo, whoo, whoo. I will say, Kyron's a very productive back. And you know what? He's pretty good. I love me some Kyren Williams. Oh, boy, Derrick Henry. That's a high bar to clear. Oh, boy, Derrick Henry. That's a high bar to clear. We're talking about, I was thinking about this, and I tweeted this. We need to have some interesting conversations about where Derrick Henry ranks all time amongst running backs. I mean, my goodness. You look, he's on pace to break the rushing record this year. At age 30, most rushing yards in a single season. I know there's the extra game, but he's on pace to break the rushing record. He's on pace to have his second 2,000-yard season. Never been done before. Never been a player to have multiple 2K seasons, right? I mean, this dude is ridiculous. He looks insane. He looks as good as ever. He's ageless. He's massive. He's fast. He's on a good team, you know? Man, Lamar's getting a lot of MVP talk, and I get that, right? Lamar's been fantastic. He looks better than ever. I know we said that last year, but you know what? He's even better this year too, right? But you could have a real conversation about Derrick Henry for MVP. I really think so. He has been ridiculous. He's their closer, right? He's ripping off big 80-yard runs in the fourth quarter against the Buccaneers, right? You look at his fourth quarter stats, they're just absolutely insane. You could make an argument. So I think Kyren Williams might have to like take steroids if he wants to get as good as Derrick Henry. But I do like the idea of Kyren having a nice long career, being a very good back for a while. I do like that. I do like that. Let's go, Jack. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you in here saying how we doing, Doc. And Goat Kid's in here too. Let's go. Bang. Jack and Goat Kid in the stream. I'm doing great. I don't know about you guys. I'm doing fantastic. I've been looking forward to this game for a long, long time. Let's go get a win, Vikings. Let's go get a win. I'll get to that question of Sex Sebastian. That's an interesting one. Jones, nothing. Nothing. All right, there you go. It's like the first negative play of the day for the Vikings offense, honestly, right? Gain of nothing for Aaron Jones. All right, here you go. Here you go. Second down and long. Let's pass it. Let's get it to Jefferson again. Let's get it to Jefferson again. Parachamp said, is Lamar going to steal MVP award from another running back? I suppose last year's CMC, right? I get giving it to Lamar, though. I get it. But, well, I'm loving the Bear Pod running backs draft. We'll get into that, too. We actually lost a yard there. There's Jefferson in the backfield. Use him as a decoy to get it to Addison. Nice. I like it. Jefferson line up in the backfield, right? Whole defense thinking, oh, crap, Jefferson backfield. He's going to get the ball, right? Why else would he be there? Just send him out in the flat. All the attention goes to him. Easy money for Addison on a corner route. That's beautiful from KOC. Oh, that's another play you can spam in Madden and NCAA, right? You read, you get the running back on a little flat, and then you get like, usually it's like a tight end on a corner right, and you just read which one of those two is open. That was brilliant from KOC. That was an excellent play design right there. Jefferson as a decoy from the backfield. Now you go back to Jones. There's some more running room for him. There you go. Successful first down carry. Get at least half of the yards. Jack and Goat Kid will have a little discourse this weekend. Yo, that's right. We got the Jack Goat Kid Bowl, don't we? Seahawks versus Bills. Jack's saying the Seahawks might not lose again. Totally didn't crash out when they lost 2 weeks ago. Hey, it's all good, bro. I crashed out when the Vikings lost. It's all good. I was sad. I was sad for like an hour. Hey, it's football, right? We care. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I formation now with a fullback. Old school. Play action. Bang. Jefferson. Oh, it's just too easy. Oh, just keep feeding him. Can he get 100 yards in the first quarter? That's the Justin Jefferson question. 4 for 63. He's going to do it, dude. He's going to go for at least 180 today. It's just one of those days. Look at Addison on the clear out. Jefferson in breaker. Bang. Bang. Sebastian, to get to your question now, how do I think the Finns would be doing if they had Flores? I don't think they'd be that much better, to be honest, right? I mean, the offense was not working with Flores. As much as I love him, it was just not a good fit. They needed to move on, right? Now a little boot for Darnold. Yeah, just take it. There you go. But maybe their defense would be a little bit better. But honestly, their defense is pretty good right now. I really don't think the defense is the problem, right? And Flores and Tua didn't have a good relationship. Honestly, Tua probably wouldn't be there. Tyreek wouldn't be there either. I don't know. Like they were, I thought he was like doing all right in Miami. Like I really do. But I don't blame them like going their own separate ways if the relationship between Flores and Tua was really that bad, right? It was still very early in Tua's career. I don't think it would have changed a whole lot in the grand scheme of things, but there's Jones, 3rd and short. I will say it is pretty interesting. You look at like their winning percentages, like Flores' winning percentage in Miami, and Mike McDaniels, and you go, I'm noticing something. But here we go. We're going to go quick now on 3rd and 1. No way. We just do a sneak. Yeah, easy. BearPod saying first draft of the top 5 for the running backs: Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Derrick Henry, and Adrian Peterson. I don't hate that one bit. Shout out Adrian Peterson. Might want to throw Walter Payton in there. I might throw Walter Payton's name into the ring. He didn't quite have the longevity, but you could get down with a little Earl Campbell action. Maybe some LaDainian Tomlinson, right? Sprinkle that in there. But yeah, that's a pretty solid top 5. I can't hate that too much. I like it. And I love seeing Adrian Peterson in there. That's an interesting debate. You could have Adrian Peterson top 5 or not. But Derrick Henry, man, he's got to be in those conversations at this point. He really does. First down. Oh, Jefferson again. Quick out. Kobe Durant. That's going to be another matchup, right? Kobe Durant's been their primary outside corner for the Rams. And again, just no disrespect to these Rams corners. I say this with love, but man, respectfully, Jefferson is miles better than any of them. I mean, you could say that about most corners, but loving the emoji there from Jack. Oh, you never cease to amaze me, man. I love it. All right, here we go. Can we go 2 for 2 here? Can we get another touchdown drive, maybe? A little pistol with Aaron Jones. Nice blocking from Munt. First down. No Walter Payton or Eric Dickerson. That's another good one. You could even throw in Marshall Faulk, right, if you want to go with the receiving back. But yeah, Eric Dickerson, who does have the record for most rushing yards in a season, also has the record for most rushing yards in a rookie season, believe it or not. His first 2 years, he went for like 1,800 yards, and then he went for 2,105 yards, I believe, his first 2 years. Or maybe I'm mistaken, but I believe so, with Eric Dickerson. Yeah, and he was a beast in college, too. Eric Dickerson. If you know, you know. He always finds the hole. First and goal for the Vikings. Let's go. Play action. Darnold's got time. And it's a touchdown. It's Trent Sherfield. Oh, my goodness. It's a touchdown for Trent Sherfield. Unbelievable. The Shanahan tree tourist, right? He's played for Kyle Shanahan in San Francisco. He played for Mike McDaniel, and now he's playing for KOC. It's a Trent Sherfield touchdown. Get out of town. Look at that. And it's just a similar sort of idea that we got with Josh Oliver too, right? It's a little block and release going across the field on a short little crossing route. No one thinking that Trent Sherfield would get it. It's kind of hilarious, right? It's been Jefferson, 5 catches for 68 yards, but the 2 touchdowns have been to Josh Oliver and Trent Sherfield. That's incredible. All right, Darnold locked in, KOC locked in. Here we go. Good start for the offense. Can the defense come up with something now? Because, man, that Rams offense, they were cooking first drive. Can the defense maybe come up with something? Or are we just going to see a Rams-Chiefs type of game? Honestly, I wouldn't complain. That'd be pretty fun, right? Can't hate that too much. Stupidity saying 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, this has been crazy. Man, I hope you have some fantasy players going tonight. That's what I'll say. We might be seeing points. Michael saying Eric Dickerson escaped the death penalty, or I guess you could say he outran the death penalty. He juked it. Yeah. I remember watching the 30 for 30 on SMU and the death penalty. Oh, what was it? The Pony Express, the Pony Excess, maybe? That's a deep cut memory. I remember watching that at O House, which, Michael, you know what I'm talking about. I remember watching that at O House with some of the Georgia boys. Oh, man, that feels like a long time ago. I think that was my freshman year at college, but oh, good old O House memories. Oh, Hacienda. Oh, the O House chicken tenders that would make you sick if you had more than 2. Speaking of chicken. Vikings win, something's going to happen. That's what I'll say. I'm going to treat myself if the Vikings win. We might be seeing a Dr. Pigskin first if there's a Vikings victory. That involves chicken. It involves me going out into the wilderness. It's a weird way to put it, but I forgot to say this pregame because I was doing the theatrics. This is so weird. This is so random, but I've been thinking about this literally the past few days, and I was talking about this with Kate, and I was like, this would be so funny. Vikings win. I'm trying the chicken Big Mac. We are going to see me leave my place, go to the McDonald's drive-thru, and order a chicken Big Mac, maybe even some fries, and maybe even a Diet Coke. And we're just gonna eat. We're just gonna have a Dr. Mukbang, right? I'm going to treat myself to the chicken Big Mac. I've heard mixed reviews, but I've seen so many commercials, and I don't know what it is, but I just can't get it out of my head. I have been craving it the past few days. I've never tried it before. I've never gotten a regular Big Mac before, which is hilarious. Literally never had a Big Mac before. But for some reason, I can't stop thinking about the chicken Big Mac. So I said, you know what? The Vikings win. I checked the McDonald's by my place. It's like 5 minutes away. The drive-thru closes at midnight. Vikings win. I'm hustling over there, and I'm treating myself. You got to pull a GeoGuessr Pro if we're going outside. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Goat Kid loves the chicken Big Mac. That's good to hear. Let's go. I know they used a different patty, right? I assume that they used the McChicken patties, but they have a special chicken patty just for it, right? It's the tempura one, just like the McNuggets. All right, that's good to hear. Now I got to go with the Sprite. That's true, McDonald's Sprite. Oh, that's another thing I've actually never had before is McDonald's Sprite. That's crazy. But, ooh, all right, we got some top 5 discussion. We'll get to that here in a sec. I like it, though. I'm loving the running back all-time discourse. I love this kind of stuff so much. All right, Flores doing something crazy here, right? Look at us crowding the line. We got the red orbs for the blitzers, and Stafford finds Puka. I'm so sorry, Games. Third catch for Puka in the first quarter. That's insane, dude. Meanwhile, Kupp has 0 targets, I believe. But Stafford with time, right? You give him time, he will carve you to death. Man. Yeah, Kirk Herbstreit making a good point right there. Attacking, that's the same spot that the Lions attacked, right? Man, we miss Blake Cashman right now. Now we got Andrew Van Ginkel playing off-ball linebacker, right? Got to change it up a little bit. We're going to blitz him. And Kupp dropped it. Almost one hand snagged it. Game solved with the angry emojis. Kupp almost snagged it there. That would have been a tough catch, though. Finally. Forced an incompletion. I guess that's Stafford's third, but man, Goff almost had a perfect game again last week. Bynum was there. Movie. But BearPod's top 5 reasoning could only choose 5, so we thought about each attribute each is best at within their time and my subjective value of that. So Jim Brown, sheer dominance. Barry was elusive, sweetness. Emmett, the champion. I love that. Derrick Henry, the truck, and Adrian Peterson, all around. I love it. And BearPod saying he's overdue for a Filet-O-Fish. It's another thing I've never had. You know, I've had my fair share of McDonald's in my life, right? Also, Sean McVay loves taking his early timeouts. That's the Rams' second timeout already. Sean McVay moment. I've had myself a quarter pounder, right? I've had like a regular burger and a McDouble. I've had the nuggets. I honestly kind of like their new chicken sandwich. I guess it's not new at this point. It's been around for like 3 years, but I honestly kind of like those a little bit. I like the potato bun. I like the spicy McCrispy. I like the thickness of the pickles, right? And I love McDonald's breakfast so much. That is like one of my biggest like fast food like cravings is McDonald's breakfast. Oh, a sausage McMuffin with hash browns. Oh, baby. Fun fact, Dr. Lore. I used to work at McDonald's. That was my job in high school. I worked at McDonald's. That was crazy. I've got some stories from that. Maybe I'll share some when I eat my victory Big Mac, you know, provided we can get a stop on defense for once. Oh, Byron Murphy missed a tackle. Good recovery right there. Kyron making some moves right there. He made 2 guys miss, but we rallied to the ball. There you go. End of the first quarter, 14-7. Offensive fireworks to start things off. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, but the Rams, 3rd and long here. 3rd and long here now. 3rd and 7. That's 3rd and long for this game so far. But Sebastian saying he's had multiple friends who have worked at McDonald's and they've all cautioned me about the Filet-O-Fish. Fast food fish goes crazy, I bet. I've never had it, but Laywell's on to the finals. Let's go. It's stupidity saying, bro, we got to stop talking about McDonald's. Start talking about more football. Fair enough, right? This is Dr. Pigskin, not Dr. whatever, but not Dr. Burger, not Dr. Value Meal. Fair enough. Yeah, I get distracted sometimes. But Sebastian saying, what's football? I came here to talk fast food chains. No way. BearPod worked at McDonald's too. Let's go. Gained 20 pounds off of the Filet-O-Fish. Dude, those free meals at lunchtime were dangerous, weren't they? Yeah, that's awesome. But, all right, if we want to talk some football, though, I mean, 3rd down and long, right? Brian Flores has loved to live in the land of madness, right? Is he going to dare blitz here, right? Because he's kind of paid for blitzing now with this first quarter of football and last week, right? Do you dare vacate the middle of the field? Do you worry about Stafford just like, I don't know, hitting one of those throws he hit against the Lions where he's just like getting decked, but he still gets it out for a 6-yard, well, I guess they need 7 yards, like a 7-yard pass to like Puka or something, right? Do you dare blitz or do you go dip into the whole drop 8 bag of tricks right now, right? They're talking about that. Sam Schwartzstein talking about the madness of Flores right now with the Prime Vision package or whatever you want to call it. It's a big 3rd down right here, right? Can the Vikings win on 3rd down? Because that was a problem last week. Man, the Lions were just unstoppable on 3rd down. So frustrating, right? But here you go. This is what you thrive off of. Get them into an obvious passing situation and then just confuse the crap out of them and get after the quarterback. But yeah, Cowboys really would be the McDonald's of the NFL. I like that answer, Jack, and I love that question, Games. Jack saying Long John Silver's is seasickness, the fast food place. It's another place I've never tried. Michael says, so if the Vikings lose, are you buying a Rip Van Ginkel jersey and falling asleep for 20 years? Nah, if the Vikings lose, I'll still probably get one. I'll like eat my sorrows or something. I'll probably get one either way, but BearPod saying, and I lost it once football started. So there's our football connection, playing football. I love it. Fast food tier list during halftime. Honestly, I love it. I love it. I love it. I might do that instead of a grid, or maybe I'll do both. I honestly love that idea, Pear Champ. We're going to do that, Jack. We all know why Jack is barking. BearPod is saying, show blitz drop 8 here. That might be it, honestly. I wouldn't hate that. There you go, Jack. Hey, thank you for bailing out the orphanage and saving them from going bankrupt, bro. Appreciate it. Oh, they got to stop on... Oh, here comes a flag. Never mind. Never mind. Tough. Tough. We had that covered up pretty well too, right? They threw it to Puka. He got decked. He wasn't catching it either way. Defensive holding. Yeah. Man, you just can't be doing that, bro. Man. Rams get a break. This is not a team you want to give a second crack at it, you know? Let's see this. Are they going to show a replay of this? But yeah, Cowboys really are the McDonald's of the NFL. Did y'all read that article from ESPN about the Cowboys tours of the facility? Yeah, he did grab him. You could see a jersey grab there. Yeah, that's legit. Oh, man, look at all the space for Kyren. As soon as he touched the ball, you knew he was getting like 15 yards. There's just no one there. They had like 2 offensive linemen blocking air there. Oh, my goodness. Let's watch this back. What happened? Yeah, there's just literally no one there for that gap in the run game. Kyron's there. Yo, CB, let's go. Welcome to the stream, CB. Good to have you in here. Let's go. Welcome to the stream. Ernest Jones is happy to see he's on the good side of the Hawks-Rams rivalry. Man wants me to like him already so bad. There you go. Stuff the run up. But man, Kyren is running pretty well right now. 4 for 35. He's got the receiving touchdown. Returning to the running back discussion, Sebastian Sane. I feel like Earl Campbell could have been the GOAT, or at least an all-time great if not for injuries. Oh, I mean, his peak is up there with anyone, right? Has the record, I believe, for most 200-yard games in a season with 4. I mean, you look at like the late 70s and I think like maybe 1980. His peak is literally up there with anyone ever, right? Just the way he ran was so sick, but injuries got to him. It was such a shame, man. It really was. I still might put him top 10 just because of how insane his peak was. Top 5 might be a bit rich, but dude, there's Puka again. That was a seed from Stafford too. That was an unreal throw. Tight window, puts it on him. And he even's able to turn up field and get a few yards after the catch. There's Blake Corum in the game. Good blitz pickup by Corum. Just throwing his shoulder into Ivan Pace right there. There you go, rookie. That's how you could see the field some. Look at the blitz pickup by the back. Ivan Pace comes screaming in. That's not an easy assignment. Stafford just gets it off. Beautiful throw. That's just a good play by the Rams. If you're the Vikings, you can't even be that upset. They just played that as perfectly as possible, and there's Puka on the end around. I'm so sorry, game solved. You can't make this up. Now Puka's got 4 for 64, and he's got some rushing yards now, too. Unbelievable. Wow. Sometimes the house loses, I guess. They're showing the winning ticket graphic right now for Puka. His line was 29.5 receiving yards. Sometimes the house loses. Jim Brown is the GOAT of running backs. I agree with you, Jack. I agree with you. Just like that, the Rams are knocking on the door. There's Kyren dancing around. Big Pat Jones in there. Can we bend but not break, perhaps? Is this 4-down territory, perhaps? Might be the way these offenses are playing, right? You're this close. You kick it. You're still down 4. Might be. McVay's been a little bit more aggressive on 4th down this year. That's been a big thing, right? You know, he hires John Stryker, the game management coordinator from the Titans, one of the brighter analytical minds in this game, right? Influencing coaches. You know, Mike Vrabel was very open to like going for it on 4th down, clock management and stuff like that. Look at it saying go for it on 4th and 1 or less. But if you're the Rams, right, this is 2 yards. You could just as easily pick up these 2 right here. Hey, yo, hold on. We got a flag? Or is it the final timeout? It's either a flag, which would be back-breaking, or the Rams are out of timeouts. Did they jump? Did they jump, perhaps? Is that on Alaric Jackson? Oh, and that is a big penalty right there. It is a false start. Man, that is a big penalty right there. To go from 3rd and 2 to 3rd and 7, and you're thinking about maybe 4-down territory, you got 2 cracks at it, that completely changes this drive, right? And that's where the injuries on the offensive line can kill you, even if you're not getting pushed around, even if you're not giving up sacks, right? Just silly penalties like that. That is a killer penalty, potentially. Now, Stafford could just sling it for the 1st down, but we'll see. Welcome to the stream, Parker. Good to have you in here. Let's go, Parker. Saying hello, doctor. Hello to Parker. Let's go. Stafford does sling it. Incomplete. Oh! Oh! KOC is hot. He is not having it. I'll need to see that one again, but maybe he has a point. It's on Gilmore. Let's see this back. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I missed something. Let's not let the purple blind me, right? Gilmore going up against Cup again. I guess he got his hand on his face mask. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, man. I get it. I get it. It's not like I'm like, woohoo, best call ever. But just stupid, man. Just stupid. Rams got first and goal now. Penalties on both sides. There's Ivan Pace making a tackle. Parachamp saying Rams getting bailed out by the refs. Not going to lie. I mean, I get it. That was maybe a little soft. I get it. But he did kind of get his hand in there a little. I mean, I see why they called it at least. But there you go. Ivan making a play in the run game. Getting downhill. Man, this is like, if you're the Vikings, if you can hold them to 3, that is just such a big W right there, right? There's been a long drive by the Rams. That offense, which has been red hot for the Vikings, not on the field, man. They're just sitting, waiting their turn on the sideline. There's Josh Metellus at off-ball linebacker. Let's go. He's traveling with Cup, kind of. Stafford? Oh, no way. Stafford does it to us. Oh, come on. Come on. Mobile Matthew, get out of here. Mobile Matthew. Mobile Matthew. Dude, Matthew Stafford is so good. I hope the moral of one of the morals of the story can be Stafford still got it. Stafford's still him. Even though the stats aren't quite there, he's just been going behind this terrible offensive line. That's unbelievable. Stafford's like 36. Oh, my goodness. Oh, get out of town, dude. Get out of town. Kick is up and good from Cardi. That's just good quarterback play right there. What else can you do? We had 2 guys on him. Maybe you could attack it a little bit better. But he just escapes. Eventually, Cup is going to get open. Oh, your opponent started Cooper Cup too. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Oh, that's tough. Goodness. We've got a game, folks. We've got a game. 4 drives, 4 touchdowns. That was a long drive too, wasn't it? Long drive, but here we go. Here we go. Stafford with the leg extensions, you know? And even last year is like, wow, Stafford, bit older, dealt with some injuries the past few years. He's kind of moving a little bit. That's like the most mobile we've ever seen Matthew Stafford right there. What a game, though. What a game. You can't complain, right? You're watching some good football. Stupidity saying, excuse me. Whew. Stupidity saying, why do corners seemingly refuse to look for the ball like the league wants them to? Yeah, and especially for an older guy like Gilmore, right? Like, maybe he's got habits from the older days of football or something. I don't know. But even then, like when he was playing, they started to drill that. But it's hard, I bet. Like, I've never played corner in my life before, right? You know, like, I bet you it's hard, dude. Like, you're going up against Cooper Cup and you're like, crap, I got to keep track of this guy. Like, but yeah, I mean, they got him for it right there, right? And that penalty resulted in extra points for the Rams. Just killer, right? Just a killer penalty that kept the drive alive. Man. 2 of them, actually, right? There's another penalty on the Vikings. Just silly stuff, you know? Jack asking, what do Bo Nix and Daniel Jones have in common? I don't know. I'm curious. I mean, they throw it super short. I don't think either of them are particularly good. No disrespect. I don't know. I wonder where you're going with this, though. But BearPod saying Cooper Cup trade value showing in progress. Dude, see, that was the other thing is like the Rams are listening to Cooper Cup trade offers. If you're the Rams and you win this game, do not sell. Give yourself a chance. Like, honestly, like, you might still be in this like playoff race if you win this game. I would not be selling if I was the Rams. If they lose this game and you drop to 2-5, okay, maybe that's too big of a hole. Cooper Kupp is getting old. He's had injury problems. But honestly, selfishly, I would just like to see half a season of Puka and Kupp and Stafford and Kyren all together. Just half a season. Just half a season. We didn't even get half a season last year, right? I just want to see it for a little bit. So that's what I thought was interesting. Like, that's been like confirmed by Schefter and Rappaport. Like, the Rams are listening to trade offers for him. I don't know that I'd do it. I don't know. Ride it out. Why not, right? This was supposed to be your last ride, kind of. Just go for it. All right, here we go. Third drive of the game for the Vikings offense. Can we answer again? Can we answer again? Who are we rooting for here? Hey, I like the Rams, right? And again, like, I got to be fair, right? I got to be fair. Obviously, I hope the Vikings pulverize them, but Jack is saying the answer is they both have more fantasy points this year than Patrick Mahomes, who I took in the third round, by the way. Man, surely his team has lost a lot of games. That is kind of crazy. The stats have not been there for Mahomes this year. Yeah. That's on us, isn't it? We got a little jumpy there. Some penalties on the Vikings that I'm not a fan of. Just like silly mistakes. Like, I don't know what else there is to say. A lot of these have been self-inflicted wounds. Short week, coming off a tough game, right? But you got to lock in. Oh, I'm sorry, Laywell. Hey, it was a good run, though. Made it all the way to the finals. Love to hear that. Appreciate you being in here, though. Let's go, Vikings. We need your good energy. We got Kira Cat in here, too, saying we're rooting for Puka Nacua. Welcome to the stream, Kira. Good to have you in here. And that might be the first incompletion. We'll see about the flag, though. Donald not looking too pleased there. This is 100% your fault, Jack, says Michael. Oh, come on, dude. What are we doing? Illegal formation. Wow. A little bit of a throwback to the first game of the season. Penalty declined. Yeah, I get that, right? Take the incompletion. There's Darnold's first incompletion of the game. 2nd and 15. Here you go. This is the first time you faced long chains all day, right? Jefferson time. Dude, it's Jefferson time. What else is there to say? Get him in motion. I like it. There's a little screen. All right. Not terrible. Get some yards back. I don't know. We do a lot of screens to Jefferson, and I get it. He's good after the catch. You want to get him involved. You want to get the ball in his hands. But honestly, they don't ever seem to work very well. Like, you compare the screens we run with Jefferson to the ones that the Rams are hitting with Puka, and it just seems like we never have a lot of blockers for him. Like, in that one, it was Jefferson and one blocker, and there's like 3 Rams in the area. I'm not claiming to have like the solution to that, right? I'm not smarter than KOC. That's a theme I've noticed this year with the Vikings, though. Our Jefferson screens are fine at best. Rams might have jumped there, or they just jumped it perfectly. Jeez. There's an incompletion for Darnold. Uh-oh. Well, first stop of the game. First punt of the game. There's Jared Verse going to work. I think he just timed it well. Man, he got around the edge quickly. That was something that people were a little worried about. Oh, can Verse bend? Is he agile enough, right? Or is he just going to be a big, just like massive human up front, right? Nah, he's been so good, and that's exciting to see right there, him bend around the edge like that. That's a good rep from Jared Verse. But, man, Rams getting a stop. They get the ball to start the second half, too. That was a heck of a punt right there. Good coverage. There you go. That might unironically be one of the biggest plays of the night for the Vikings right there. Ryan Wright with a leg cannon, covered up well. You needed a big punt like that after essentially going 3 and out, right? After giving up a touchdown, right? All right, defense. Now it's your turn. You got to get a stop here, right? You cannot let the Rams go 3 for 3 on their drives, because otherwise it might be a long game, right? If you need to be perfect on offense, Defense got to help us out here a little bit now, right? You can't expect our offense to score every time. So good field position, right? Defense honestly looked all right. They got the Rams into some third downs, and they got what could have been stops if it wasn't for like silly grabbiness, right? Got to finish the job, though. Vikings have not been able to finish their drives on defense, and it's just been so frustrating. But anyways, Stupidity saying, man, these lame refs are just picking a random lineman instead of calling everyone but the center. Yeah, oh, I love the everyone but the center calls. Those are awesome. Game Solve saying, bit random, but which 2-win team, Jets, Dolphins, Jags, Raiders, Giants, Saints, Rams, has the best chance to make the playoffs? Keep in mind that the Jags are 2-1 in their last 3 games. Oh, believe me, I'm noticing that number 16 in Jacksonville is starting to play some pretty good football. I've got my eye on that. Don't worry. I will say they've still got a tough uphill battle, but honestly, the bottom of the AFC playoffs is gettable. It is totally gettable right now. Now, will I pick the Jags? I might say the Rams. I honestly think it might be the Jags or the Rams. Maybe the Jets, but I don't know, dude. They're such a mess. I mean, they lost again last week. Their defense looks worse and worse with every week. Kind of crazy, right? They fire their defensive head coach, and the defense looks worse. And they're still just so disorganized and disjointed, right? They don't play like a cohesive team. They play like a Franken team, right? And it shows. It shows that there's no leadership at the top, that the vibes are just terrible, right? Everyone's getting traded away. You're firing guys. Like, all right. So it's going to be tough for the Jags, though. That pass defense still is not that good. And they've looked better. I will say that. But I might say the Rams if they can get healthy. And if they can win this one here today, I might say the Rams. Stupidity saying that Jags are not in the good place. No, they're not. They're not. But they might be crawling out of the bad place. They might be headed towards the medium place, which, if you watch the show, that's a real thing, right? Stupidity saying Rams or Jets. Jets a lot less likely because of the Saleh firing. Nah, I'm with you. Michael saying if there's a fantasy football at the college level, Pitt's defense would have like 50 points right now. Are they going off? How about Pitt? Shout out Jack Gothberg. He loves some Pitt football. What do Chris Boswell and Brock Bowers have in common? Do they have like similar fantasy score or something? Has Boswell been going crazy in fantasy? I know Bowers has been good. He leads the NFL in receptions. Steelers got to start playing defense like that. Love them both. Bro, that food that they're showing looks awful. Yeah, the sauce looks interesting. I will say I've actually had a sauce that has had that color before, and it was actually pretty good. I haven't had it on steak, but I don't know what sauce it was specifically. But I've had a sauce like that with pork tenderloin before. 2nd and 9. All right. Can we get him to like 3rd and 7 maybe? That would be pretty cool. Oh, who jumped? Grenard is insisting it was the Rams. Grenard got off the ball quickly. There we go. Full start. Oh, man, we needed that. 3 pick sixes for Pitt. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, they would have like 50 fantasy points. Let's go, Pitt. Let's go, Pitt Panthers. BearPod wonders if Devontae regrets maneuvering to the Jets. Nah, because at least he's with like his buddy Rodgers, right? It's funny because the Raiders and the Jets have the same record, but at least he's with his boy, you know, I guess. So, Rodgers will be the head coach by like Thanksgiving. Don't worry. There's Cup. Wrap up Cup. See, that's the thing, right? That's what's so frustrating with the Jets, right? Like, oh, Rodgers doesn't have good chemistry with the receivers, or like the vibes are bad on the offense side of the ball. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be spending your offseason in Egypt then. Maybe you should be throwing with Garrett Wilson. I don't know, man. I don't know. But they both have more fantasy points than Mahomes. Wow. That's a great bit, Jack. You got to keep that up. I'm actually loving that. That's fascinating. Chris Boswell, of all people. Get Stafford. There we go. Oh, come on. Flag on the play? Okay, we're good. I think. Illegal existence on the Minnesota Vikings. Not allowed to be on the field. 100-yard penalty The play results in Rams 90 points. I mean, whatever, I guess. Dude, you didn't need to do that. You didn't need to do that. It's just unnecessary. Okay, there's no way Michael Penix has more points than Mahomes. Do they both have less points than Mahomes? I swear, these penalties are going to turn me into the Joker. We should be off the field right now. Like, whatever. You can say that that was soft, but there's just, like, that's just unnecessary. It is mental errors, right? We are shooting ourselves in the foot. Pearchamp saying, I wonder how many players have lost to the same team in back-to-back games. Yo, that's right. That is right. Mike Tomlin was so funny about, like, we have to play Devontae again, right? Mike Tomlin beat him twice, though. Illegal stopping of a drive. I mean, I'm not, like, it's not like the refs have an agenda. Oh, hey, there we go. If we're going to be throwing laundry, let's get the other team. My goodness. First down, touchdown, Chiefs win by 50. Hail Patrick Mahomes. I actually haven't seen that. I'll have to find that. Both players are first-round picks by bird teams in the NFC, and both completed their first and only NFL career pass in the same game. Dude, that would be like a banger of a tweet right there, honestly. That is incredible. I didn't even think about that. NFC bird teams completed their first career pass in the same game. What a pull by Jack. Let's go. I love that. That's awesome. 2nd and 10. Misdirection. Kyron cuts. Stumbles. Flag. Wow. Are you kidding me? Who's it on this time? I'm going to say it's on, I don't know. Harrison Phillips is due for one. It looked like it came from the backfield. Maybe Byron Murphy again. Yeah, let's go. Offensive holding. Come on. Take that, Limmer. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this does feel like a long drive. A lot of yellow out on the field. Wow. What do DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett have in common? They're wide receivers for the Seahawks. Easy. We'll take it. 2nd and 20. Do not screw this up. Do not screw this up. Oh, Ginky. Let's go. Ginky. Good tackle. Good open field tackle right there. I didn't overthink that one. I know ball. Like and subscribe for more hard-hitting analysis. Yeah, I think that DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett are on the same team. Just my analysis. Ooh, 5-2 team to miss the playoffs. I'll have to think about that one. That was a good question, though. I think one of them might. That's tough to say, though, right? 5-2 is just such a good cushion to have, right? Like, I could say, like, oh, maybe the Steelers or the Commanders. Keep in mind that Houston is 0-2 against teams whose names start with the letter in the second half of the alphabet. Dude, I didn't even think about that. Shoot, dude. I mean, they play, like... Okay, so it was with the Vikings and the Packers, right? Dude, they play the, why am I struggling with the alphabet? They play the Steelers. It's over. I could see the Steelers, but their defense is so good. Like, don't you think they'll just find a way, right? I don't know. But it is, like, I'm not, like, thrilled about their passing offense, but Pickens is good, and the running game is good enough, and the defense is elite, right? Right. Commanders' defense is bad. I mean, we can agree on that, right? Offense is pretty darn good, though, and we even saw them cook with Mariota last week. I do think they lose on Sunday, though. I think they lose to the Bears. But yeah, that defense still might come back to bite them. I still have the Eagles winning the division. Like, I still think Philly's going to win the division. I don't know, man. I could see the Commanders getting a wild card spot. They would have to duke it out, though, with the NFC North, right? That Bears game honestly could be huge, and it stinks that Jaden might not play for it, right? Like, that is just such a brutal break right there. It might be, it's got to be a team in the NFC, right? Just because the NFC is so deep, right? It's got to be. I mean, there's no way the Bills or the Ravens miss. I don't think the Texans miss, even though I stand by my offseason take that they're good. They're like a 10-win team. I stand by that. I don't know, man. I think they're a team that could get got. I think they're a team that could get got. Laywell saying no way that Texans thing holds true throughout the year, considering they have to play the Titans twice. No, I mean, they'll make it, right? They'll probably get to 10 or 11 wins. I don't know, man. Their offensive line is not very good, right? Their running game is still not that great, right? Like, their offense is a little choppy. Nico Collins is out. The defense is pretty good, though. The defense has been a tiny bit better than I expected it to be. They're beatable, though, dude. There's some good teams that could take them. There's some good teams that could take them, but yeah, I don't know. I might say Commanders. I know it's like a bit at this point. And I know there's a Commanders fan on the comments of my most recent video, right? And if there's any Commanders fans that watch these streams, they probably hate me. Like, this dude just doesn't give us any respect because he's scared to admit he was wrong. Here's what I'll say. I was straight up wrong. Like I will already admit, like, I am wrong about how I thought the Commanders were going to be. You told me they get 5 wins all year. I'd have been like, wow, I would have expected maybe 1 or 2 fewer, right? So already, like, I am willing to get dunked on, right? But I still might say the Commanders. But Omar swipes Cup. That would be crazy if Cup went to the Steelers. That would make sense, though, right? Get the separator to go with Pickens. Get the power slot for Pittsburgh. That would be kind of sick. Oh, I see Shane Waldron's name in here. Let's talk about Shane Waldron in a sec. But first, Darnold had time, held on to the ball too long. Down he goes. Sack. Is that Jared Verse? Oh, you want to play that game? Rook? Oh, he's still going. All right, say less. Let's go, young pup. All right. That was pretty bad, though, in the pocket from Darnold. He just stood in there, and then he spun into the sack. Yeah, he had time. He didn't step up. He spun away. I know y'all saw that. All right. Come on. Y'all could see my blanket. Second and 25. Let's go. Lock in. Jefferson time. Look out. Darnold spins away. Just chuck it away. Lost down. All right, are we ready for a screen or a draw here, right? I mean, it's 3rd and 25. We're not picking it up. Dude. Oh, my gosh. You thought 2nd and 25 was bad. Get ready for 3rd and 25. He did Kenny Pickett there, didn't he? Well, here we go. We're going to come out and empty. We're going to throw this maybe 5 yards in the air. Rams are going to drop 8 maybe. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Jalen Naylor. All right. Whatever. Let's keep this tied at halftime. Offense slowing down a little bit. Again, it's just like these penalties and taking bad sacks. Like, I mean, we just haven't been able to sustain a drive now these past few series, right? It's been a while since we've been able to just like get to 2nd and 6 and throw it to Jefferson. Man. Thought I was a Rams fan. Welcome to the stream, Wolf, by the way. Good to have you in here. Sorry about Cleveland losing in the championship series. Tough, right? But good season for y'all, though, I got to say. I don't know if you want to hear that. Like, oh, it was a good run, but that was a good year from them. I got to say, that was probably a fun year to be a fan. But officially, no longer have 100% of drives ending in a touchdown. Yeah, you can thank us for that. Let's go. Oh, man. Anyways, let's catch up with chat a little bit and getting some good conversations in here, right? Talking about the alphabet thing. Oh, yeah. Shane Waldron gets to go against another bad defense for the 4th straight week so people can forget he's bad. Shane Waldron comeback season. Let's go, baby. I never sold my Shane Waldron stocks. I bought the dip. I held on very tightly. Maybe I sold 1 or 2 shares, but I kept some shares even when they sunk to their very lowest. And look at us now, Shane Waldron Nation. We're eating. Let's go. Shane Waldron Nation. I'm a Shane Waldron fan. Kyron somehow gets like 4 or 5 yards from that. Have the Vikings tried asking the Rams defense politely to give up points? No, we should think about that, man. Honestly. Man. Ravens are insane, so I'd definitely say Lamar. Are we talking about Super Bowl winners potentially? Yeah, dude. The Ravens do look pretty good. That's another team. The defense kind of worries me a little bit. Their defense hasn't exactly been great either, but that offense is ridiculous. Lamar and Henry, good night. Good night. Shane Waldron Nation population 1. Good. We like it that way. I'm the president of Shane Waldron Nation. I may be its only resident, but I am the president, and I have set the precedent. Bars. 2-minute warning. Man, it looked like it was going to be like 30-30 at halftime. Game slowed down a little bit. Vikings are like, yo, is that a pistol that I should point at my foot and pull the trigger? Oh my gosh. We need halftime desperately. KOC's not much of a yeller. KOC should yell at halftime, honestly. I could see KOC getting a little peeved. You know this is a game he wants to win. You know he wants to beat his apprentice, right? Get a little Obi-Wan Anakin action right here. It's over, Kevin O'Connell. I have the high ground. Don't try it. I guess McVay would be Obi-Wan, wouldn't he? Like they aren't last in their division. Yeah, last of the best division in football. And, you know, Caleb's playing pretty well. And they've got the run game going with DeAndre Swift. Waldinator country. Let's ride. We'll see. Do the Bears play the Seahawks this year? I don't know if they do. I don't think so. I wish. Working against teams in the cellar. We're about to get some interesting tests for the Bears, though. Maybe not this week. At least defensively. Or at least against the defense they're going against. Their defense will have their work cut out for them against this Washington offense, though. But let's see these Bears-Lions and Bears-Packers and Bears-Vikings games. Let's see these Bears divisional games. Congrats, Shane. Your little zone PA rollout scheme worked against the teams in the cellar. Oh, they do play the Rams. Bears play the Seahawks on Monday Night Football, Week 17. No way. Do they actually? Hold on. I almost said 2017. Do they actually? No way. On Boxing Day. They do. Bang. Oh, we will be there. The Shane Waldron Bowl. Oh, that's incredible. That will be a monumentous occasion for the Dr. Pigskin family. Oh, that will be the ultimate Jack legacy game. Oh, if the Bears offense has a stinker and the Seahawks win, we need to get Jack like a championship belt or something like that. Oh, that is going to be epic. You know, we are going to be in the top 1% of people who care about that game. It's a good game. It'll be exciting regardless, right? But us specifically, the people watching this right now, We are going to care more than probably 99% of the population about that game. Kyron first down. Awesome. Awesome. Defense, help me out here, man. Help me out here, man. Get him. Get him. Stafford roll out. Stafford's going to... Oh, he's going to underhand it. Man. We need to make that more of a thing. Boxing Day? Yeah, it's like a British holiday, isn't it? Or something? Didn't it originate there? I don't even remember. But I remember as a kid, I thought it was called Boxing Day because it was the day after Christmas. And that's when you'd like pick up all the boxes from like your presents and stuff. Like when I was like a little kid, I thought that's why it was called Boxing Day, right? Because that's when you pick up the presents, right? You can leave them out for one day when you just like play with your toys. Like, oh, you don't need to clean them up, whatever. We'll clean up tomorrow, right? That's why it's Boxing Day. No, it's for something else. It's not like boxing either, you know, right? We might want a Shane Waldron boxing match. See if he agrees to do that. I know my punches are crazy. People are watching it like this dude would get beat up if he got in a fight punching like this. Is it Canadian? A doctor accent counter. I love it. Doctor accents and impressions. That's my thing, man. That's my thing. Stafford is like, nope, ruining is your job. Running is your job. I'm like, Stafford's like, my job is to ruin Dr. Pigskin's life. Wow, a flag is down. Awesome. What the heck is happening? Wait, what was that? What was that? I did not do that. What was that? I just saw fireworks go off. Hold on, if I hit a little thumbs up, do fireworks go off? That's crazy. I did not program that or anything. Is that just built into OBS? That's insane. I've literally never seen that before. Oh, Gilly Lock. Gilly Lock. Let's go. Come on. Third down, stop, please. Third down, stop, please. Brian, ruin their lives. Ruin their lives. That was crazy. All right, here we go. Third down. It is a Canadian holiday. Interesting. Oh, we just got our 12th man off the field. We just got him off the field. Come on. Look out for Cup. Look out for Cup. Oh, it's batted. It's Grenard. Let's go. Jonathan Grenard makes the play. We got off the field. Let's go. Our defense still has a pulse. Jonathan Grenard has been such a beast, dude. He has been such a beast. The drop 8. Get that pop. Oh, it hit him in the neck. Nah, Stafford, you ain't catching your own pass. Here. Oh, no, it doesn't want to do it. I look so silly. Now it doesn't want to do it when I actually want fireworks. Oh, what? Okay, we'll do that, I guess. Purple People Eaters are back. All right, we got 35 seconds and 3 timeouts. Let's try something. Let's try something. Penalty. We need a flag counter. Doc does have magic. I can just will fireworks in my room. Call me Kyson. Holding on Dallas Turner. We do have all 3 timeouts, though. Dallas Turner can't believe it. Let's try something, though, right? Nice hitchhiker's thumbs. Oh, yeah, you know me. Got the crazy joints. There, I hit it again. The bubble thumbs up. The double thumbs up, bubble thumbs up. Let's go. All right, let's try something. Even though we're at like our own 2. Wow, wrong stream. I don't love that we got a single back. Nah, let's pass it. Let's try. We have 3 timeouts. Whatever. You know what? That's fine. Tied at halftime. We'll take it. Frustrating after how our offense started. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Kneel down it is indeed. Folks, that is troubling. That's troubling. Well, we'll see how bad it is, I guess. We don't know anything yet. But that is tough on a play where we're just more or less trying to run out the clock. Darasaw's leg might have turned into pudding. It is 2nd and 8. We had to burn a timeout for the injury timeout. That is tough. So it stops the clock either way. But we got to get to halftime, man. We got to get to halftime, man. Anyways. Darasaw just got pretty injured, it looks like. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what exactly it was, but his leg got bent in a not ideal position. He's still down on the ground, and Vikings players are down on a knee. And Christian Darasaw is not a guy that you want to lose for an extended period of time because he is one of the very best at what he does, and he is a stalwart of a left tackle, and he's been a very good player ever since the Vikings drafted him. He's been a breath of fresh air as like a stud level offensive lineman. So hopefully it's not a disaster. Whatever, if he misses the rest of this game, that's fine. But like, man, you hope it's not what you think it might be when you see the leg get bent like that. Yeah, we might be about to join the club of injured O-linemen, and he's been injury prone throughout his career, which has been kind of a bummer. But I am a doctor. I wish I could go out there and give him my leg, but he might be a little imbalanced if he had one of my legs. He might, my leg might crumble under the pressure. He is getting helped off. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We do have a legacy interview coming. Wolf's got Jettas in his fantasy league, so he's happy. There you go. He's off to a good start, right? Yeah. There's David Quessenberry, our depth lineman, our swing tackle, right? Can put him all over the line. We've seen him pop in and out of the starting lineup, right? There you go. Now you're just going to knee it out, man. Now you're just going to knee it out. Stone Forsyth. Yeah, at least we don't have him, I guess. Well, it's tied at halftime. It's been a good game. It has been a very good game. Frustrating for the Vikings, obviously, right? Mr. Wearing purple. But golly, dude, we have hurt ourselves. We've given the Rams some points. We've left some points on the table ourselves, or just killed drives, I guess is a better way to put it, right? We have just been straight up silly. But we're going to do a few things. We're going to do a turbo immaculate grid, and then we just might mess around and do a fast food tier list as was requested. Why not, right? We're not doing baseball. We're going to do the football immaculate grid. Here we go, right? We're going to do a little bit of rapid fire, right? So, wait, I'm just realizing. Sorry. I don't know why it does this sometimes, but I have to switch this because it is still showing ESPN, even though that's not what's on my screen. There we go. Anyways, here's our grid. We're going to do this quick, right? So we can do a little fast food tier list. Halftime on the Dr. Pigskin YouTube channel. Love it. Love it. Vikings, Cowboys, Vikings, Commanders, Vikings, 1,000-yard rusher. Rams, Cowboys, Rams, Commanders, Rams, 1,000-yard rusher. Seahawks, Cowboys, Seahawks, Commanders, Seahawks, 1,000-yard rusher. Jack, your Seahawks popping up here a lot. Anyways, off the dome, Vikings 1,000-yard rusher. You could get Adrian Peterson, Dalvin Cook. You could get Chuck Foreman. How about Chester Taylor in 2006, though? A lot of people forget about him. He was a good receiving back. Bang, 2% Chester Taylor. Vikings, Commanders. How about Cedric Griffin? Good corner for a while. Oh, did he play for the Commanders? Yeah, he did. Bang, Cedric Griffin, 0.04%. Vikings, Cowboys. You could get Javon Curse. Not Javon. Jaron or Jaron. One of the J Curse safety, right? We all know him, right? We'll just do Curse. I feel like that's a good one, right? Jaron Curse. It is Jaron. We're going fast. Bang. 1%. Killed the Vikings row. Absolutely killed it. Paul Richardson, Seahawks, Commanders. Dude, Joao, you are absolutely killing it as always. I love it. Paul Richardson it is. Paul Richardson. Bang. Adrian Peterson would have been a crazy one too. Jason Peters, Hawks, Cowboys. Really? I suppose. Wow, he's a guy that's been around the block. Bang. We're keeping it all under 10% right now. How about Rams, Cowboys? How about Rams, Cowboys? Can't you get Dante Fowler, perhaps, right? Didn't he play for the Cowboys? Bang. Dante Fowler, 2%. Don't worry, we will get to the fast food tier list after this. That's why we're speeding through this. We are absolutely killing it, though, but we will hit that fast food tier list. Robert Turbin, Cowboys, Hawks. Oh, that would have been a good one. All right, we'll just do Cam Curl for this one. Right, more recent. Bang, still keeping it single digits. I love it. Rams, 1,000-yard rusher. Did Zach Stacy ever get there? I feel like he did. I feel like he did. No, we just missed him. Just missed it. Oh, we could have been perfect. Rams, 1,000-yard rusher or Seahawks, 1,000-yard rusher. We'll go Kurt Warner. I feel like I already did him on stream once, but whatever. Kurt Warner. Oh, that was fantastic. Even with missing one, rarity score 131. We sped through that. Here we go. Fast food tier list. A Dr. Pigskin first. Let's just pull it up. We're going to try our best. There might be some I've never had before. Right up from North Dakota. Dang, Thomas Rawls would have been sick, but yeah, I think he did. He didn't quite stay healthy enough. Here we go. Wow, there's a lot on here. There is a lot on here. All right, this is interesting. We're going to have some fascinating discourse. Let me scroll down so you can see them all. There's a lot that I haven't tried, so let's just get the ones that I've never had out of the way. Never had Baja Fresh. Quite frankly, don't know that I've ever heard of it. I don't know what the heck Blimpie is. That's awesome. Blimpie. Never had Blimpie. Never had Boston Market. I'm really showing, you know, I grew up in North Dakota, right? I have never had Church's Chicken. I've seen it before. I want to try it. Never had it. Never had Del Taco. Never had Pollo Loco. Never had Jack in the Box. Seen it before. This one's crazy because believe it or not, you may not believe it. I am Filipino. I'm a quarter Filipino. True story. My dad is half Filipino and my lolo is from Malabon in the Philippines. That being said, I've never had Jollibee. I've never had Jollibee, which is literally a Filipino restaurant. I've never had Long John Silver's. We were just talking about that, right? I've never remembered having Noodles and Company. I've been there with friends, but I don't know that I've ever actually gotten anything. That's crazy. But we have a Noodles and Company in Fargo. I don't know what PDQ is. I don't know what Penn Station is. Goodness. This get beat by far the most crowded tier. I've never had Portillo's, which kills me. I've always wanted to try Portillo's. I've never had Potbelly. This is really entertaining right now, I'm sure. I've never had Roy Rogers. I've never had Schlotsky's. We had one in Athens when I went to UGA, and I think we had one in Fargo for a little bit. I've never had Sheets. I've never had Skyline. That's the place in Cincy with the chili, right? I've never had Steak and Shake, which is crazy because that's like an Atlanta thing. I've never had Swenson's. I don't know what that is. I've never had Taco Cabana. I've never had Torchy's. I've never heard of Torchy's before. Unfortunately, I've never had Wawa before. Pearchamp loves Wawa. Never had it. Right? That's a big East Coast thing. Never had it. Never seen a Wawa before, I don't think. I've never had White Castle, which is crazy to say. I've never had Wiener Schnitzel. I have had Wings Over, actually. That's a bit of a lesser known one, I think. I've never had Sheets or Steak and Shake. I'm going to be honest, I've never heard of Sheets before today. I can't lie. I've literally never heard of Sheets before. I've never heard of Sheets. Steak and Shake is crazy, though. Yeah, I've seen so many Steak and Shakes in my life. Never been to one. Sorry, I had to like mess with my mouse there, right? Goat Kid got food poisoning from Jollibee. That's tough. That's tough. Make a single bottom tier for Arby's. We got some Arby's discourse. I kind of like Arby's. Oh, I've never had A&W. That's crazy. That was like the first one. Never had A&W. Here we go. We have now narrowed it down to the places that I have had. Let's start with Arby's. Fun fact, when I was a little kid, Arby's was my favorite restaurant in the whole wide world. When I was like 6 and 7 years old, I had an Arby's phase. Speaking of mozzarella sticks, I loved the ham and Swiss melt and the mozzarella sticks. I like the curly fries. I like the mozzarella sticks. I kind of like their sandwiches. I kind of rock with Arby's. We'll put Arby's in C tier. How about that? We will put Arby's in C tier. I enjoy Arby's enough. It can hit the spot sometimes. We'll put Bojangles in there too. It's average fried chicken, right? It's fine. We have a Bojangles here in White County, actually. We actually have one. Get this man a Jollibee, says Alex. Welcome to the stream, Alex. Yeah, dude, I'm such a fake man. I mean, hey, you can verify my ethnicity, which is a crazy statement to say. But never had it. My dad has had it, though. Or Kuya. See, I gotta prove myself, right? They're like, ain't no way this white dude has got any non-white blood in him. My father's had Jollibee. He thought it was all right, but I've never had it. I've seen one in New York, actually, with Michael before, but Waffle House S tier since Michael, Jack, and Doc got to do the Waffle House challenge. Arby's did have the turkey sandwich one time. Sheetz is a gas station. See, that's crazy. Literally never heard of it before. That's just, I'm more of a Casey's guy, if you know what I'm saying. Casey's, famous for pizza. Anyways, I got to stop yapping. Here's going to be a controversial one. Burger King B tier. Burger King is like my ultimate guilty pleasure. The chicken fries, fire. The Bacon King, an abomination. Might kill me, but also awesome. Honestly, their menu is very limited. I don't love their fries, right? I don't love their chicken sandwich. I've tried it. I didn't think it was that good. But the Bacon King, the chicken fries, and I'm going to say it, their nuggets are actually pretty good. I like their nuggets, and I love their buffalo sauce. I'm putting Burger King in B tier. I don't care. That's one of my ultimate guilty pleasures. We'll put Cane's in there too. I love Cane's, but they can be a little inconsistent, right? Sometimes if you don't get fresh Cane's, the chicken's a little wet. And I will say the sauce kind of carries a little bit, and the fries can be a little bland. But Cane's on a good day, you could put up in the top tier. But its inconsistency, I think, puts it in B tier. Carl's Jr., I haven't had them in a while. Also, it's Hardee's up in the Midwest. Hardee's, as Lolo would say. I guess we'll put them in D. I used to love me some Hardee's in high school, though, back when they had the $5 All-Star meal. Here's another one. I love Checkers fries so much. We're going to put them in B. I love Checkers fries so much. That alone puts them in B. We're going to do it. We're going to put Chick-fil-A in A. We are. You know, the thing I love about Chick-fil-A the most, their sandwiches are great, right? And I appreciate how quickly the lines move, right? There's some things I maybe don't love about Chick-fil-A, but whatever, right? But like, the sandwiches are so good, right? A spicy sandwich with pickles, fries, and a lemonade. And I also really like their grilled chicken. When I'm lazy and I don't want to cook and I just want to like pick something up after work, but I don't want to completely hate myself, honestly, their grilled chicken, their grilled nuggets, their grilled sandwich, kind of fire. It's kind of good. So I got to put Chick-fil-A in the top tier. Quite honestly, that's the fast food place I eat at the most. I have a tradition every Wednesday when we're done with the paper, I go get some Chick-fil-A for myself. Chick-fil-A Wednesdays. So we'll put that up in the top tier. Chipotle, here we go. I'm going to do it. I don't like Chipotle, to be honest. I don't know, man. I just don't like their variety. I'm Sucheros pilled. If you know, you know. I don't know. I don't love Chipotle. I don't hate the idea. Maybe F is harsh. Maybe D. They're not like objectively horrible, right? But like, I don't love them. I think there's better burrito options out there. If you ever get the chance to try Sucheros, you'll agree. Cookout, I'll put at C. It's perfect college food, right? I will say I think that their milkshakes are a little overrated. They're not as thick as I'd like them to be, but like if you just want to load up on an obscene amount of food for a cheap amount of money, do it. Culver's, top tier. Simple as that, bro. Curds, burgers, concrete mixers, the special. Oh, Culver's is my favorite. If we're going to put this in like order, we won't for time's sake, but we're going to put Culver's in the top spot. I love me some Culver's. Denny's I'm putting down below. I've eaten at Denny's once. It was a bad experience. Didn't like it. Domino's, my favorite of the chain pizza places. I do love me some Domino's. Sorry, we're zooming through this a little bit because I know the second half is about to start. Dairy Queen will put in C. I love their desserts. Honestly, the chicken tender basket is pretty good. We're putting in B. I'm sorry. I'm such an eater, dude. I'm such an eater. Culver's legend, Caden. Yeah, Chipotle is pretty frugal with their portions. Firehouse, C. They're fine. They're average. Five Guys will put in B. I like them. They're a little pricey, but IHOP will put here just because I don't remember. In-N-Out's going in the top. I'm sorry. I know some people like to say like, oh, In-N-Out's not that great. Five Guys is better. One, I don't agree. I love In-N-Out's burgers. I think the secret menu is sick. I love their shakes. The fries aren't the best, but whatever. It's cheap, it's nostalgic, it's fun, and the burgers are really high quality. I do love me some In-N-Out. I really do. Jersey Mike's will put in B. I think they're a step up from Firehouse. Jimmy John's, I don't know. I don't love Jimmy John's. Maybe it's because I like my hot subs, but literally has restaurant prices. Dude, they're so expensive. KFC, we're going to put them in the guilty pleasure B as well. KFC is like the Burger King of chicken for me. Little Caesars is a guilty pleasure. Sorry, we're going to speed through this now. Or maybe we'll pick this up later. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do, actually. I have a better idea. If I'm really going to go on this side quest and go get myself a chicken Big Mac, what I might do, since the game is about to start, is when I come back with my chicken Big Mac, which I'm going to try and figure out a way to like stream on my phone so you can like come in the car with me, as stupid as that sounds. It's kind of funny. We might resume this over our chicken Big Mac feast. I'm serious about this, by the way. I think that's what we're going to do. The second half of the game is about to start. I want to kind of dive back into this a little bit. We're going to put this on hold for now, but this is fun. I'm sorry I missed a lot of chat. I'm agreeing with Culver's goated, right? I agree with you guys. Man, if you guys get the chance, you got to try it. And they're expanding. They're in more than just the Midwest now. There's Culver's here in Georgia. There is, which I've got mixed feelings about. Part of me wants to gatekeep, but it's all good, right? But yeah, we will come back to that. We will come back to that. We will have a little Dr. Mukbang with a fast food tier list. And I will either be just on top of the world eating my victory sandwich, or I'll be, we had 14 penalties. Game solved pushing his Denny's agenda. I love it. Denny's. Maybe I got to try Denny's. Just what the doctor ordered if it's good, says JF. Welcome to the stream, JF. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, second half. Let's lock in, Vikings. Come on. Let's stop screwing around. Puka diving catch on first down. That's a bold statement. Denny's over Culver's, Chick-fil-A, and In-N-Out combined. Denny's is like the Justin Jefferson of food. Our apartment balcony is summoning. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Jack Gothberg, I should say, not Jack. Jack Gothberg, where are you at, bro? We got some unfinished business. 5 times over. Yeah, another catch for Puka. Get him. Uh-oh. Oh, did he catch that? Let's go. Al Michaels is like somehow able to not catch that. Al is hilarious, dude. Oh, boy. He almost dunked on him. Oh, shocking. Penalty. Pass interference, probably, right? Oh, let's go. It's not on us. Wow. Incredible stuff. Is that a 3rd down and 6 I see? All right. Defense, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play with our hands behind our backs, right? Do not touch the opposing team. Do not look at them. Do not breathe on them. You can scream at them if you want. Oh, it's 2nd and 16. What is ESPN on? Come on. All right, we'll live with that. Whatever. That was a decent run. That was a decent run, but we'll live with that. Welcome back, Sam Schwartzstein, creator of the dynamic kickoff and former Stanford offensive lineman. All right, come on. Let's put Stafford on his butt. Come on, Ginky. We need you. Do you think Al Michaels actively summons penalties? I think Thursday night is what summons penalties. Teams are sloppy off the short week. That's probably... Maybe it is Al Michaels, though. Here we come. Stafford with time. Puka caught it. Oh, did he get both feet in? That's just nasty. That's just nasty. What a catch. This kid is unbelievable. Oh, oh boy. Gilmore. Oh boy. Yeah, he did get both feet in bounds. And now Puka has more receiving yards than Jefferson in this game. I mean, that is just insane. The angry emojis will continue until morale improves. And there's Kyron. I don't know, Jim. Oh, we know Puka's a winning ticket, believe me. We know he's a winning ticket. He's the golden ticket. Yikers. Yeah, I like it, Sebastian. There we go. Man, I got to put one in chat. This is my fault. He's not quite as mad. That's why his face is yellow, not red. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, okay. Honestly, a pick would have been nice there, but we'll live with that. Man, you see that ball just screaming through the air towards Puka, who looked open. Ruh-roh. But Harry got there. Harry closed it out. Also, I'm not going to lie, Jack. I don't know who Laurie Grenier is. I hope I'm saying that name right. I have no idea who that is. Happy Face. Let's go. Game solved is happy. Let's go. Happy Face, baby. No, I don't want to see the look ahead. I don't want to imagine the Rams picking up a 4th down. Let's get a sack. We're due for a sack. Come on. Come on. Stafford with time. Sails it. Picked. It's Byron Murphy. Rah! Yes, let's go. He overthrew it. Byron makes the catch. Vikings take over. Oh, Shark Tank. That's who it is. Oh, now that could have been disaster. That is what the doctor ordered right there. Bang. Byron Murphy. The best Byron Murphy in the NFL. Let's go. They're still playing Kendrick. Wow, I see there's an agenda here. That's crazy. I haven't heard Prince once during the transition to commercial. Care to explain, Amazon? Wow. Haven't heard Atmosphere once. That's a deep... I don't know if that's a deep cut or not, Atmosphere. But if you know, you know. Right? Haven't heard Donut Boy once. The white. So what does the entirety of the Vikings defense have in common? Ooh. They all wear purple. They're nice with it. I don't know. Oh, man. I have watched Shark Tank, though. Alex, if you're still in here, shout out Mr. Holland. Shark Tank moment. Oh, yeah. Slug from Minnesota. Maybe the smiley emojis are the key to the Vikings winning. Oh, absolutely, right? Stupidity asked if I'm working on any good videos. I actually am. Exciting news. I've been working on this video for a long time now, right? I've just been so busy with work and trying to balance that and streaming and writing and all that good stuff. And, you know, just keeping my mental sanity. But I am excited to say, like, I actually like have straight up finished writing my video today. I'm actually working on the thumbnail. I'll probably start recording here soon. It's coming. It's coming. It's about game management, a culture war going on in the NFL, endless debates, people with glasses telling people what to do, change, deep themes like that, computers. Sound like a madman right now, but it is about the analytic culture war going on in the NFL and why it offers competitive advantages, what exactly that means, right? Because you got to cut through the noise a little bit. You'll just have to wait and see, but it's coming and it's going to be good. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be pretty good. And then after that, I think I've already got a decent idea for what I want my next one to be, but we'll see. But that might be a commentary on the sports media landscape. We'll see. We'll see about that one. That one I might wait to make a little bit later, but we'll see. I'm excited. I'm excited. There's some exciting stuff I've got stored in my brain, I'll say. Parachamp was talking to. Parachamp is saying he's looking forward to seeing it. Laywell saying no need to rush it. Appreciate you guys, as always. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I know. I was trying to wind you up there, Jack, with the Byron Murphy comment. Amazon won't play chlorine bacon skin because they're too scared. Who would win in a fight between me and John Gruden? John Gruden would probably have me dead within 8 minutes. If I got in a fight with John Gruden, y'all might never see me ever again, man. What do the Chiefs from all those years have in common? Mahomes, so true. And Andy Reid. And Brett Veach. The other guys. I actually haven't seen the other guys. Is that is that the Will Ferrell Mark Wahlberg movie, or am I thinking of something else? Is that the other guys? Anyways, Darrisaw's out. That's tough. I missed most of the report actually, but he's out for the game. Just hope he can play again this year. Screen to Jones, gets a block. There you go. Aaron Jones down the sideline, first down. Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones. There's maybe 2 people in here that understand that. Everyone else thinks I'm a bit of a goofball, but that's okay. Aaron Jones. There you go. Good block right there. I would have the power of analytics, right? I could crunch the numbers on Gruden a little bit. Shred it, baby. Got me feeling nicey. I could do that in pregame warm-up. That's Daddy's Home. And that one, too. It's both. Okay. I don't know if I've seen Daddy's Home either. Lots. All right, 2nd and 8. Give it back to Aaron Jones. Let's see a Jefferson target. It's been too long since we've gotten the ball to Justin Jefferson. Penalties have put us behind the chains, and then, we got backed up and just killed off the clock. It was working so well in the first quarter. Let's see it. I think this one might actually go to him. Nope, looking the other way. There's Addison. Nice. Oh, fighting for the first down. Oh, he might have got it on the second effort. That was heck of a fight by Jordan Addison right there. Where are the analytics on whether I start to pee when I'm taking a dump? Might have to crunch the numbers on that. Get our smartest scientists on that one. Oh, man. I think he might have grinded it out and got it. Yeah, he did. Oh, man, and we needed that. It's just nice to get the first down, Those are some next-gen stats right there. All right. Now you can maybe come back and run it on first down. You're in plus territory for the first time in what feels like forever. And there you go, a little zone with Jones. They are ready. Omari Spates on the play. Or is it Omar? It's one of the two. But again, I'm going to be annoying about this throw to Jefferson type of deal. But, I mean, if Addison or Trent Sherfield is open, that's sick too. But been a good game so far. I can't complain. Not all PP times are poo-poo times, but nearly all poo-poo times are PP times. Oh, man. Maybe that's what my next video should be on. Imagine the thumbnail for that. Look out, Sam. Darnold, Rocket, Jefferson. was dirty from Sam. Look at him move in the pocket. That was dirty. That was dirty. Look at this. Oop. Olay. Is that Brady back there? That was nice. That was nice. Jefferson in breaker. Bang. Thank you, JF. Appreciate the super chat. Shout out to JF. Appreciate that. Saying, first super, riddle me this. Does the use of analytics make sense given the lack of each season's sample size and amount of variables in the NFL season? Oh, I don't know if he controlled it. Did he control it? We'll get to that in a sec, but oh my goodness. Him. Oh! I don't know if he controlled it. Hurry, snap it, it counts. Who cares if he caught it or not, it counts. Whatever. That sucks that we lose some yards there, but oh, that's a grab. That's an and one. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Anyways, that's a great question though from JF, right? So he's asking, does analytics make sense given the lack of each season's sample size and the amount of variables in the NFL season? I mean, when you're talking about fourth down, you usually get like a decent sample size, right? Like, for example, the Lions, counting the postseason, went for it on fourth down 44 times last year. That's a decent amount, right? You're not talking about, it's not quite to the level of baseball, obviously, right? Baseball, you're looking at like 600 at-bats, right? A pitcher throws like 150 innings. And that's what makes it the ultimate analytic sport, right? Baseball can really be down to a science. So it's not quite the level of that. But I think that like you could still absolutely apply it, right? Or if you look at like the course of a few seasons, right? Like let's look at fourth down rate from like 2021 onward, or, you know, 2021 is a year a lot of people point to it like really taking off, right? But so you can try and broaden the sample size, but that's a fair point. Like it changes from year to year. League environments can change. But I like that, though. That's something I haven't considered quite as much, but it's absolutely true. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Need this. Darnold. Jefferson gets knocked down. Must have been clean. It's all good, though. Dang, dude. We're going to get that sick catch, and we won't get a touchdown out of it. Unless we go for it. I don't know that we will. Well, yeah, interesting discussion, right? It's 4th down and 5. Should they go for it? Yeah, Jefferson just fell. He just fell. He was doubled up anyways. He just fell. Oh, we're going to kick it. 4th down recommendation was to go for it. I get that, right? I mean, you need 5 yards if you get it. That's 4 extra points. Is that a trade you're willing to make? If you don't get it, right, you don't take the lead, but the Rams are super backed up. You want to be aggressive. It does kind of stink to leave 4 points on the table, though, there, doesn't it? Oh. But we'll take it. We needed something, right? I mean, it's good to get back on the board, right? The Rams are on a bit of a run, 14-0 run. You stop it. All right. You at least get some points. We'll take it. 17-14. But I'm loving the discussion in the chat here. Stupidity saying, careful, Doc, that was pointing. That's an unsportsmanlike conduct and use of a violent gesture. Yeah, they've been cracking down on the gun celebrations, haven't they? Vikings might have something with this Jefferson guy. Still should have taken Naylor, though. Rager, yeah. Say, we have Naylor, too. We have all the Infinity Stones. Shannon Sharp. Oh, Jack. Never change. Parachamp with a good question. Are you going to make a video focused on another team like the Jaguars just so you don't make one on the Packers so you don't curse them? You know, I haven't thought about that. I might get to that at some point, right? If there's a team or a theme surrounding a team that really intrigues me, I might. That Jaguars video, that was a classic though, wasn't it? That one was pretty fun. I haven't thought about that. I haven't thought quite that far ahead yet, but if it ever comes up, you best believe I absolutely will. But I've been trying to write a little bit more too on my website. That's been pretty fun. GameSolve says make a video about how the Texans will win the Super Bowl in the next 100 years so I can curse them. The doctor curse, right? Similar to the Coleman curse. Sebastian says the Jaguars are such an underrated, weird franchise. A video on them would be nice. Throw all the awful football might drive whoever's making it is insane. Well, if you're an OG Dr. Pigskin fan, you might remember. I have made a video about the Jaguars. The Jacksonville Jaguars in the good place. That was my first claim to fame, man. That was a fun one. That was a fun one. Hasn't aged the best, but whatever. It was fun. Man, that was crazy. That was my OG Athens apartment. Man. Jack saying Doc can make a video talking about how the sexy, talented, and impactful Devin Witherspoon is that is and make it at least 2 hours and 41 minutes long. I could make Devin Witherspoon the movie and how he's changing football and being such a sick weapon in this Mike McDonald defense. An unbelievable nickel defender. I do love his game. I do love his game. Maybe a Mike McDonald video. The next coaching tree. The NFL's defensive meta. Mike McDonald and his friends. Jesse Minter. Touchdown is worth 3 field goals. Weird when you think about it that way. Yeah, but it's kind of true, right? I mean, again, you would need to score 3 field goals to surpass a touchdown. Jefferson's frustrated. Someone say Mike McDonald. Yeah, I could see how you'd be frustrated, right? To hit such a sick play like that, come away with only 3 is kind of tough. Abridged franchise history. Oh, that'd be fun. There's some channels that do a really good job with that stuff. There's some excellent documentary style channels out there. They do a good job. Man. I'm Unk for real. Stafford's the only guy left from the 09 draft. He's got to be, what, the second oldest player in the NFL, right? At least second oldest punter or kicker. Besides Rodgers, right? Tub Frog. Yeah, he's good. I like Tub Frog. There we go. There we go. Sorry, hold on. We'll hit it again eventually. Whatever. Come on. Come on, defense. Watch a depressed Raiders fan take his anger out on other poverty teams. I feel so bad for Raiders fans, man. That organization has fallen so far. Stafford all day. All day. All day. Kobe Parkinson. First catch of the game for him. Stafford just sidearm slinging it. And you just can't give him that much time. Look at that pocket. Our pass rush has been toothless today, right? And that was supposed to be one of the things that we really improved on. I will say it's a little frustrating. Again, we've gotten a lot of sacks, and our pass rush will show flashes. Like Grenard has played some great football. Van Ginkel will have some good games. But overall, we have struggled to consistently get pressure rushing for, honestly, like all season, man. Dallas Turner jumped way up to get in the way of that one. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. Man, we got to figure out something up front. And there, again, you're looking at like maybe this is where the lack of depth on the interior kind of hurts you a little bit because there's just never any pressure up the A gap whatsoever. Man. Sebastian said, just remembered, you shouted out my Glorious King John boys a couple of videos ago. Yeah. Oh, I love the Vikings series. I rewatched it before the season started this year. That's one of my most favorite pieces of sports media ever created. I thought they did an unbelievable job, him and Alex. It was beautiful. I thought they absolutely did the Vikings justice. It made me so happy. Oh, what a throw by Stafford. Come on. Come on. Come on. That is an unbelievable throw. He put that thing in the bucket. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's a nice ball. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Rodgers is the oldest starter in the league. You're right, stupidity. Isn't that weird? Talking about his work on the Secret Base channel, I am. Welcome to the stream, Ron Arnold. And Stafford all day. Oh, it's broken up by Byron Murphy. He underthrew him. He had Tutu for a touchdown. He had it. Byron Murphy made the play. I thought for sure that was going to be a touchdown. I do love me some Secret Base. Their Falcons documentary was great too. I watched that one this summer for the first time. That one was good. Oh, they had to too. Look at that. They just got him in motion. He just smoked Byron Murphy. Stafford kind of underthrew it. Would have been a tough throw, but just enough time for Murphy to catch up there. Oh, Stafford can't believe it. He knew he had a touchdown there. Man, we dodged a bullet. He makes one unreal throw and then left that one just a little short. Flag. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, back him up 5. There we go. Oh, I love Foolish Baseball. No, that is one of my favorite channels on all of YouTube. I love me some Foolish Baseball. He's awesome. Shout out Bailey. I say that like I know him, but he does live in Atlanta. Not to dox him. I mean, we all know that, but there's some good sports YouTube out there, man. Cobb has not really done anything outside of that touchdown. Oh, yeah, I'll have to revisit your video. Also, come on. Angry emojis. I'm going to join in. Wait. Where'd they go? Oh, I think mine are yellow too, because I can only do it from the computer. I don't have like the Apple keyboard up right now. Where is it? I can't find it. Whatever, I'll find it later. There you go. Wrap Kyron up. Where is it? Oh, there it is. No, I didn't. Yeah. There we go. Oh, we hit that at the same time. Goodness gracious. Too many pre-snap penalties tonight. You'd think both teams would be more disciplined by this point of the season. Yeah, and they're two typically well-coached teams, right? But again, it's Thursday, right? These Thursday games can be wonky, right? Short week. But man, each team has been just killing themselves. Yeah, that's tough. Stafford gonna go deep again. He made up for it, man. He made up for it. Come on, dude. This dude is... And one. And one. Look at McVay. He's so happy, dude. Stafford is back in his bag on Griffin. Oh, man. Oh, I want to, Jack. It's not a promise. Come on. That is an unbelievable throw. Stafford is playing out of his freaking mind. Right? It's like, why would they ever trade this dude? Why would they ever trade him away? All right, let's lock in. It's all good. Touchdown gives us the lead back. A lot of game left. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Everybody on your feet and move your body. Yeah. The Taiwanese flag. We have got a new angry face entering the chat. I love it. The loading emoji. Stafford with weapons is good. Who knew? He is dealing. Dude, I'm telling you, this Rams team, do not count them out. Do not count them out just yet. Do not count this Rams team out just quite yet. Oh, is that North Korea? That's North Korea. Yeah, that is. Sorry, Taiwan, that I mixed up your flag with North Korea. All right. All right. Believe me, Jack, you and I want the same thing. Come on. Come on. You know what? Rally the troops. Here we go. It's all good. It's okay. KOC is going to calm us down. Jefferson's going to have another sick catch. We're going to make this work. We're going to make this work. Eventually, our defense will just be good. They are small, aren't they? I like your attitude, Ron. Oh, they're jamming in this commercial. Yeah. Sorry. I had to. I saw a game solved emoji. I'm so sorry, y'all. First ever dab on stream. It's all good, though. Don't worry about it. Oh, boy. All right. All right. Parachamp says, who is winning the NFC West? Doesn't seem like a team wants to win that division. I am not quite ready to count out the team we're watching right now. We'll see how the rest of this game goes. Falcons. Wow. Arizona Cardinals are there. But yeah, that is fair to say, too. The team with the winning record is definitely in the driver's seat. I could see how that might feel a little disrespectful. That my first answer is the Rams. That's fair. They do have Mike McDonald. Coach of the year, right? Hey, honestly, they make the playoffs. There's a chance. All right. Come on. Come on, Samuel Darnold. Is that his full name? Samuel? All right. Did Fernando just pass away? Did that just happen? Dang. Did that like just happen today? Did I miss that? All right. Here we go. We're going to run it, aren't we? Samantha Darnold. There you go. Good run on first down for Aaron Jones. You know, they are. They did look pretty good against the Falcons. Oh, it happened on Monday or Tuesday. I completely missed that. That's crazy. Dang. R.I.P. Fernando, man. Fernando Mania. Why is Jefferson smiling? Why? I don't know. I feel like he's like doing something weird with his eyes. That's so mean. Maybe that's just how he looks when he smiles, or maybe he blinked or sneezed when he took his picture. I'm sorry, Justin. Please forgive me. Look out. There you go. Let's go. Johnny Munt, first down. Who needs Hawkinson when you've got Johnny the Beast Munt? Johnny Munt, baby. Teams fear him. Teams hate seeing him run 4 yards down the field on a little drag route. Come on. I feel like I've said come on so much, but might run it here. CJ Ham in line as a tight end. Yeah, we're definitely running it. All right. Rams knew that too, I guess. See, why can't you have Michael Hoyt in coverage today, Rams, like you were doing against Laporta in the playoffs? Where's Michael Hoyt guarding Jordan Addison? We need that. Might be the last play here, the third quarter. In for a close one. What else is new? Come on. Let's get 6 yards here at least. Let's get to 3rd and 4. Bang! Even better. That might be exactly 6, but there you go. Jalen Naylor. There you go. Honestly, 4 down territory. Right, has to be. 4 down territory here. Are we going to try and go quick and get this one off here? Yeah, it's 3rd and 3. It's definitely 4 down territory. We're going to try and get this. Not going to let them sub. All right. We'll see if we snap it. No, we ain't snapping it. We ain't snapping it. I got to lower my hand here. Let's just back up or something. Come on. Let's go. We got a rally, boys. We got a rally. 4th quarter. Fourth quarter, we gotta find a way to win this one. Let's stop the bleeding, right? Just get out of here with a win. Who cares if it's ugly, right? You're on the road going up against a good, talented team on a short week. Let's get out of here and take our half bye week. Let's get out of here 6-1. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. Come on. We gotta believe. We have been knocked down. Our defense is getting pushed around a little bit. We've hurt ourselves a little bit. We gotta believe. Belief is all we got, man. That was so corny. JF saying Lions curse. Whoever beats the Lions. Whoever the Lions beat loses the next game also. That's why the Seahawks did lose to the Giants. Facts. So I guess that's, I mean, if we lose, it's just because we lost, like, it's not our fault, right? It's the Lions' fault. Those sneaky, sneaky Lions. Oh, boy. All right. In addition to defensive injuries and horrible play calling, Shane Waldron be like, miss me? Miss me yet? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous. I'm nervous for this fourth quarter here. Stafford has been a problem, dude. I need to prey on Stafford's downfall here in the fourth quarter. Doc, you're not cooking. Oh, come on, that was kind of funny. That was kind of funny. I might make a I might make some Shane Waldron memes before the Bears Seahawks game. Shane Waldron was just as ineffective against the Giants last year. Maybe. Second chance Shane, baby. Don't give Shane Waldron another chance or he'll make you look silly. We sacked Jones. That's right. I remember that Monday night game. That's right. 21 sacks. Or not 21 sacks. It felt like it. 11 sacks on Daniel Jones. Didn't y'all have like a defensive touchdown too? I do remember that game. Yeah, it was a pick six. Wasn't it Witherspoon? Was it not Witherspoon? All right, here we go. Fourth quarter, baby. Dude, you know what stinks? Is like if we lose this game, we tumble down to like last in the division. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but like, might as well be. All right, we need this one. Only career interception. Come on. Oh, Jones caught it. What a catch by Aaron Jones. Oh, let's go. What a catch. He's got some crazy catches in his bag. He's had a few sick catches, and he would do this in Green Bay too. He is an excellent receiver, not just out of the backfield, but like downfield. Look at the body control. Come on. Let's go. Elbow down, cheek down. He's in. Let's go. Hit that, baby. Hit that. All right. Come on. Come on. Wish granted indeed. We needed that. We needed that. We needed that. Let's finish the drive in the red zone. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bro, the play clock expired for like 4 minutes. I just need to shoot myself in the foot again. Oh, I would have rather we just took the 5 yards. I don't know about that timeout. Oh, Hoyt was in coverage. I didn't even notice that. Let's go. Hoyt was in coverage. That's awesome. JF needs Jones to score a touchdown. You and me both. Dude, we could throw it to Blake Brandel for the touchdown. I could care less. We need it. I get whatever. We need to like get a touchdown here and you don't want to go back 5 yards. Dog, we're going to need that timeout. We are going to need that timeout at the end of this game. I already know it. Come on. Come on. We better make this worth our while. That's what I'll say. Jones? You know who else is from the McVay-Shanahan coaching tree? Shane Waldron. Shane Waldron, baby. That decided not to retain anything good. Timeout is the move. I get it. I mean, I get it. I'm just, you know me. I get a little nervy with these timeouts taken. But coordinator carousel. We got to make it worth it, though, man. We got to make it worth it. 4 down territory here. Absolutely, right? They'll hand it off to Jones. Not a lot. That's the type of play call that screams we are going for it, right? Is that seriously for 4 yards? I don't believe that. No, it's a play behind. Okay, it's 3rd and 4 now. Yeah, I looked at the ESPN thing. I was like, there's no way that was 4 yards. Yeah, it was 2 yards. Excuse me. 3rd and 4. They're showing that overhead angle a lot. The Madden type of angle. I don't hate it. Jefferson, please. Look out, Sam. Step up. Scramble. Sam? No! Dude, just scramble. Just scramble. He had the first down with his legs. Why are we taking our offense off the field? Dude, whatever. Maybe 35 could have got him. And Naylor needs to catch that, right? Like, whatever. It's just stupid either way. Why are we kicking? I'm sorry. I don't know. Numbers say toss up. I don't feel good about giving them the ball back while still trailing. I don't like that. Yeah, Naylor needs to catch that, though. Like, again, just another dumb mistake. Dude, we're still down. Like that, I don't have a mountain of faith in our defense right now to get a stop, to be honest with you. I mean, if we hold them to a field goal, that's nice. But also, we have not scored a touchdown since the second drive of the game. Again, it's just another instance of leaving points on the table, right? If the Rams do get this field goal, we need a touchdown still. Like, we're in the same spot where we're down 4, right? And that's like probably one of the better scenarios there. Whatever. I need to trust Flores. I need to trust this defense, right? That's the reason we're 5-1. But we have been kind of getting bodied by McVay and Stafford today a little bit. Like, they have absolutely won this matchup, right? Rams defense has dominated our offense. So that's what's got me a little nervous, right? Like, I mean, what if the Rams score and decide we're going to go for 2 to make it a 2-score game, right? That's a problem. I don't know, man. That not getting a touchdown there was killer. And you can point your finger at Darnold for not running, or you can point your finger at Naylor for dropping it. You can point your finger at KOC for choosing to kick. You can point a lot of fingers, but the truth is we have just not been executing. We have just not been executing enough. It has been sloppy on both sides of the ball. We look like a team that is coming off an exhausting loss and now has to play a short week. But this is the type of game you gotta win if you want to be like a serious team, right? Because you know what? Every single team has to deal with crap like that, where you have a bad loss and one of your guys gets hurt and you're on a short week and you're on the road. Literally everyone has to deal with that at some point, right? If we want to be a serious team, if we want people to take us seriously, if we want to like actually be a serious player in this year's NFL season, this is the kind of game that you have to find a way to win. It really is. This is the game that separates the boys from the men. So are we a boy or are we a man? Come on, defense. Go be men. Go be fully grown men with fully formed brains at age 25 or older. Even though not everyone on the defense is that age yet. And I'm not even that age. Ah. Welcome to the stream, Dennis Colvin. Good to have you in here. Saying go Rams. He's a Rams fan in San Fernando Valley. I respect it. I almost said go Rams. Here's to a good game. Hey, respect either way. I do respect the crap out of your organization. Respectfully, boo Rams. Boo Rams. Boo Rams. Oh my goodness. We need to stop here, dude. We need to stop. Stafford could do what he did to the Niners. Trying to remember what all happened in that game. I mean, Stafford led a game-winning drive. I hope he doesn't do what he did to the Niners, as in win. I sure hope not. Jack does not respect him. Forgive him. He's a Seahawks fan. Come on. Do we have 12 men on the field? We are a mess. We're not. I don't know that we're winning this game. We are a mess. Yeah, 12. The Rams are well run. You probably have to put them in top 5 for most well run organization opposite of their stadium mate. They might be onto something. It might take a while, but they might be onto something. They have not previously been well run, though. That's for sure. Now Stafford still all day, right? And you can just check it down to Corum. I mean, see, have we touched Stafford once in this game? It's so easy to play quarterback when you have literally no pressure on you whatsoever, right? We spent a lot of money and a lot of capital trying to address our pass rush, being able to hopefully win while rushing 4. And we, again, like the sack numbers have been there, but there's just not been the consistency of actually winning our matchups that you'd like to see. It is killing us. This is a banged up offensive line we're going up against, and we just cannot win our matchups. Stafford, just a disgusting throw. Oh my goodness. I mean, he's going against the grain, rolling out to his left, falling back, perfect throw in between the defenders. Just a disgusting throw. Oh, I would love Myles Garrett. That would solve a lot of problems. I don't think he's for sale. I'd love Dexter Lawrence. I don't think he's for sale. No, we need Dallas Turner to hurry up and develop. That's what we need. There we go. Jack liked it better when they were the only good team. Give the Browns a 4th. They'd take that, right? Honestly, I'm chill with the Rams running it. When they pass it, it's like a free 8 yards because Stafford can just pick and choose whoever he wants to go to. Oh, you want to talk about being in a tough division. Oh, look at both the Doty boys with 2016. Yeah. Why wouldn't you throw it? Look at that. You could just go to your check down. No one's there. I don't know, JF. I don't know. We're just getting killed by the check down now, right? Stafford can go through every single read, and then there's just no one there in the flat. And he's like, all right, cool. They literally should just pass it every time. Like, even on 3rd and 1, just pass it. Like, they will get it. It is kind of a problem. When we can't do all these funky blitzes, we can't get after the quarterback. And it's going to be a close call. The spot looks short. They're going to go for it, though. They're going to go for it. QB sneak with Stafford, maybe. Man. All right. Here we go. We need the big dogs up front to eat. They need like a foot. It's 4th and inches. Wow. What do you think they do here? They just ram it up the middle. They got it. Oh. I mean, I won't say it's over yet, right? Like, even if they score a touchdown and they don't get a 2-point conversion, like, it's still a 1-score game. But, dude, like, I have very little faith in our defense getting the stops that we need. Like, and honestly, even if we get the ball back on offense, if we need a touchdown, like, we have not scored a touchdown since the first quarter. But we have another chance. Fresh set of downs right here we go. Now we're bringing in heat. Oh my goodness, someone made a play. Thank you. We needed just like something to go away on defense. Thank you, Jonathan Grenard. And he needs to get up. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we needed that. Even if it's a like, oh, it's a loss of one. Even if it's not like a crazy fumble or anything, we literally just needed something to go well for us. Right? There you go. That's a great play by Grenard. Getting off the tight end's block. All right. Here's the problem, though, because now they could just throw it. Stafford's pointing out our blitzers. He knows what's coming. They go into Cup. And it's on Byron. Byron grabbed him. That's a penalty on us. He might have caught it either way. That's definitely on Byron Murphy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he grabbed his arm. Did he catch that either way? Oh, my goodness. Ah, he didn't get both. It might be the other one. We'll see. Hey, don't worry about it. He'll get a pick right here. Don't worry about it. We're still good. Lions curse. Screw the Lions curse. We're going to overcome. Right here, right now. Turnover. Turnover in the next 3 plays. I'm feeling it. Let's go. Ginky. Wait, no, that was Harrison Smith. Dude, I'm terrible. All right, so it wasn't that play. It wasn't that play. So we have 2 plays left to get a turnover. One who's never lost a game in his career. Really? I suppose, yeah, because he's been hurt, right? Byron Murphy's undefeated. There are a lot of teams that have never lost in the Benz. Tough. All right. We have a tackle for loss, right? We got that last time on the last set of downs. So here we go. Hold them to 3, please. Let's just get out of here with 3 points allowed. They're going to run it again. Kyron making some nice moves, and he just gets like 2 extra yards, and that completely changes the complexion of the series. Like, he's just able to churn forward for like 2 extra yards, and that's just killer. That clock keeps ticking. I wonder, like a lot of teams don't do this, and I don't know if there's a mathematical advantage to this or not, but a lot of teams, when they're up 1 and they score a touchdown, they don't go for 2. But you think they should, right? To try and make it a 2-score game. And if you don't get it, it's a 7-point game, right? I genuinely wonder if the Rams would try that. 3rd and 4, though. Here we go. Stafford, still just too much time. Touchdown. I mean, it's impossible to win a football game when you can't touch the quarterback. Our pass rush is nothing short of pathetic right now. Like, you just can't win. Like, what do you do, right? We can't blitz because then they'll just draw up some sort of screen, right? And we've shown now, like, when it just straight up comes to, like, we need to win our blocks, right, against, like, 3rd-string offensive linemen. I mean, we're rushing 3, right? We're dropping 8, and there's just no one there. If they're smart, they'll go for 2. You should absolutely go for 2 here, right? Make it a 2-score game. With 6:17 left, if they go for 2 and get it, that's ball game. I genuinely, like, someone needs to explain to me why they're kicking here, right? I genuinely do not understand it. This is like keeping the Vikings in the game. Why would you not go for 2? It's still a one-score game. I truly do not understand. Like, no team does this, right? The Vikings had a chance to do this last year. I can't remember what game it was, but they didn't do it. I truly do not understand the logic of not going for 2 there. Whatever, dude. We're cooked anyways. Like, dude. Like... Yeah, the Vikings have a losing record in games that I stream. I don't know, man. But maybe Roger made the call. Where the Vikings who played the first half go, I mean, the defense has been there the whole time. The offense has just stopped scoring a touchdown on every drive, right? That's been the problem. Like, the defense has been an issue. Like, this is... Honestly, and we'll see how the rest of the game goes. I don't want to be, like, too doom and gloom, right? But honestly, this is what gets you a little bit worried about maybe the Vikings going forward. If, like, I don't know, if we can just get exploited, if teams can take us out of this blitz situation, right? And if they can just kill us over the middle of the field, like the fact that our defense isn't playing at an elite level these past few weeks is a little concerning now, right? Like, that might seriously hinder our ceiling a little bit. We'll see how the rest of this game goes, right? I mean, if you, again, just escape with this win, right? Dude, I don't know. I don't know. They might finish with negative fantasy points. I mean, they have what? No sacks, no turn. They have 1 pick. They're giving up points. Yeah. Stupidity says if you have a 60% chance of getting the 2 points, why wouldn't you go for it? Otherwise, you give the Vikings that 60% chance. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever. It keeps us in the game a little bit, but man, it's just such a tall order. It's just such a tall order. But I specifically said that this was not 2016 all over again. So we kind of have to win, right? Like, we kind of have to. I requested that it not be 2016 all over again. Jets Texans on Halloween. Okay. That could be worse. 2 relevant teams, kind of. Jets kind of, like, every game is must win for them now, though. Oh. All right. No more screwing around. We need a touchdown or I'm going to lose it. Here we go. Oh, quiet down, crowd. Whose house? Vikings' house. Settle down, crowd. Settle down. Tired of Aaron Rodgers. I am kind of tired of the Jets in primetime. I will give you that. Man. Second year in a row. It's just a lot of Jets in prime time, isn't it? All right. I am with you, Jack. Let's extinguish them. There we go. Josh Oliver. Him. We're back. All right. We're winning this game. It's all good. Don't worry. We'll win this game in overtime. Just keep hitting Josh Oliver on the get open play. Look at that. Man, dude, I'm so nervous. Not even nervous. I'm trying to find an emotion that I'm feeling. We'll live with that. I'm also very hungry. I intentionally ate like a very light dinner with this chicken Big Mac challenge of mine in mind too. So I like genuinely can't wait to get some more food in me too. Look out. Darnold, bro, you got to throw it away. You cannot spin out and see people still in your face and just keep on holding on to the ball. That is a killer sack. Man. And he just can't get away, right? I mean, I guess I say you got to throw it away. What's he actually going to do there, right? There's like he humanly can't like throw it from there. But man, that is tough to just spin into the sack. It's not like he can actually throw it away. Michael Hoyt bringing out the baseball bat on us now. 3rd and forever. I mean, we need like the first down. Like there's no other option. And whatever, dude. We're so cooked. We're frauds. It's all right. Every time we're good, we're actually just bad, and people can't wait for us to fall off. It's okay, though, right? I mean, I guess we have to punt it, right? Like, it's 4th and 21. They get any points, it's over, but well, I guess he was looking for Munt. You know, that's nice. That's pretty nice that, like, we're looking for Johnny Muntz to save us on 3rd and 21. Whatever. Jefferson's going to request a trade. Kevin O'Connell's going to retire. The Vikings are going to fold as an organization, and there will be no more Minnesota football. And Roger Goodell will say, ha ha. Sam Darnold's insanity run is over. Man, wanted to be Geno and Baker so bad. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. See, he's had a few bad throws, right? We've left some points on the board. And it's not even like you can look at our offense and be like, oh, they were terrible today. Our defense has been, in my opinion, far more to blame than our offense. Not that our offense has been great, right? It's been frustrating. But I'm sorry, like you can't, like there's absolutely no way you can win a football game with your defense playing the way it is. I don't care who your quarterback is. We ain't winning this game if J.J. McCarthy is out there, right? Like, I legitimately, have we sacked Stafford today? I don't think we have. If anything, the Brian Flores insanity run is over. Yeah, 0 sacks for 0 yards. Darnold's been fine. I don't know. He hasn't been great. He's taken a few bad sacks. But, like, we're also without our starting left tackle. You know, like, whatever. Whatever. But it's not like Darnold has been, like, amazing either, you know. I got to move this a little bit. It's blocking my face. You got to see the raw emotion on me. You got to see as my heart breaks and I realize we might be fun. We might be all right. But it's just another year. We're not quite there yet, you know. Keep on waiting. I'm such a doomer right now. Whatever. I need to drink some water and shut up. If you told me going into the year we'd be 5-2 come November, I'd be like, let's go, right? The problem is, though, to get it, just to get the rug pulled out from underneath you maybe a little bit. We'll see. 1 loss becomes 2. The season's still not over, right? Stay calm. Whatever. I'm emotional, okay? We did get an interception. That is true. On an overthrown pass. I don't know. I just think our defense has been terrible the past 2 weeks now. It has been 2 weeks in a row. Granted, it's good offenses, right? It's been good offenses. So that's at least understandable. And I'm not saying like, oh, Flores stinks, get rid of him. Obviously not. Obviously not, right? But it's been a legit problem now. 2 weeks. 2 weeks we've lost, I would say, more because of our defense than our offense. But I'd also say we were 5-0 more because of our defense than our offense too. So, but dude, that's what I'm saying, Jack. Like, we can be 5-2 and it'll be nice. Like, see, it's okay, right? But dude, literally, like, we might seriously be last in our division in a couple of weeks. Like, it just sucks, dude. Yeah. You're a Cowboys fan? I don't know. Doom? I don't know, dude. I mean, I don't know how old you are, right? Like, there's probably a bet you haven't seen a Super Bowl either. I don't know. I've had a few debates now, like, with Vikings fans. I'm sorry. Few teams have it worse than us. I'm going to gatekeep that a little bit. I don't know. But honestly, like, I do think it's hilarious seeing, like, people say, like, Cowboys bandwagon. It's like, no one born after, like, 1995 would willingly sign up for that. The Cowboys have honestly been, like, a very tortured fan base for, like, 30 plus years now. So I do think that's crazy. But that is true. We didn't allow a perfect game. Got to be 17-1 to make the playoffs out of that division. Yeah, I did screw that up, didn't I? Oh, yeah, no, the little typo. Michael caught it. Hey, that's some Grady training right there. I love it, right? Proofing, I love it. Darnold ain't no Rich Gannon. Oh, I wish we had a little Raiders Rich Gannon action. Vikings legend Rich Gannon. Here we go, Flores, dude. I've been talking crazy about you. You get to stop right here, get us one more chance to win the game, though, right? I've been talking crazy about this defense. First down, it might be Sculver, though. It might be Sculver. You do remember the Cowboys in the 90s, but it does, that's fair. Even if you do remember, it's been a while. I get that. That's fair. All right, come on. Come on, please. Just at least give me a glimmer of hope. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's over. Jefferson's mad. It's over. Jefferson's asking for a trade. He's going to go to the Bengals. He doesn't want to be here. He hates Minnesota. He hates me specifically. What can you say, man? This Rams team is pretty good. Yeah, no, there's no way they're trading Cup now, dude. There's no way this Rams team is selling. They're in it. They're absolutely in it. Right? They're going to be 3-4 now. Wide open division. They could absolutely. Jefferson's going to the Chiefs. Put him on a real team. Have him play with some real winners like the Chiefs. We don't deserve him. No, it's stupid. I say that mostly tongue in cheek. I'm going to be sad about this loss for like an hour and then I'll get over it. Whatever. It's just football, right? It's not half of my life. I tell you what, though. Vikings fan base is going to be in crisis mode for the next week and a half. Can't say I blame them. I'm a little worried. Right? We've seen this movie before. Oh, I'm sorry, Jack. Depression. It's all good. It's chill. It'll be good for me, right? It'll be good for me. Oh, me thinking about that sandwich and fries. No, it's not. See, that's the thing, right? I say all that. We're still 5-2, right? And again, if you would have said that. But it is a little concerning that we've lost 2 in a row now, and our defense is looking fairly solvable all of a sudden. And honestly, I'm not looking past the Colts either. If we're going to look at the next week, that's a team that's kind of starting to turn it on a little bit, right? They can run the ball, right? We'll see about Richardson, but like, that's not a team I'm looking past either. I don't know. We'll have the Bears soon enough. We still got to play the Lions again. Still got to play the Packers again. It is not going to be easy. Come on. Oh, we barely stayed in bounds. All right, well. Third down. Let's do this again. They are. No, I'm telling you, like, I mean, you know better than me, probably stupidity, right? The Colts are like, they're maybe turning the corner a little bit. They got an interesting game on Sunday against the Texans. I'll keep my eye on that one. JF saying, if anything, being a part of a tortured fan base makes my channel better. Ask Perna. True. Yeah, that's true. The new worst game ever. That's what this game is. Sorry, Perna. This is worse than 70-20. Ah, jeepers creepers, man. 2-minute warning. Third down and 12, third down in game. Can we dig deep? Can we dig deep and save ourselves? Can we save ourselves? I don't know. What do we think, chat? Do the Rams get this 3rd and 12? Does Stafford rip a sick one to Cooper Kupp? No, honestly, like after 70-20, the Broncos defense has really been locked in. Even last year, right? Vance Joseph having the time of his life. Look at that Geico cake. They're just rubbing it in my face with this food now. Raw! Ah! Robbie Chosen Anderson did kind of get Pat Surtain in that one, didn't he? It happens to the best of us. He's the chosen one. You were the chosen one. You were supposed to destroy the Dolphins, not join them. I hate you. I do remember that, the Darnell Mooney against Jalen Ramsey game. Money with 2 O's. Money with 2 O's. All right. Here we go. Here's what's going to happen. Pick 6, 2-point conversion. Got it. Vikings kick off. Rams, oh no, another pick 6. Vikings touchdown. Rams get the ball back. Vikings sack, Vikings sack, Vikings sack, Vikings sack. Game over. Vikings never lose again. That's what's going to happen. PS2 changed that day. Yeah. This Joker arc. Yeah, I'm sure Thursday Night Football on Prime is on. Ryan Fitzpatrick. It does, doesn't it? Anything can happen, though. If you believe in the infinite reality theory, there is a reality where that happens. Maybe it's this one. Just need the pick 6 to start. Well, no. Bro. Oh my gosh. They set themselves up to go for it on 4th. They're going to go for it. Why wouldn't you, right? You get like 2 yards, it's over. Oh, they pulled out a little screen on us. Did Kupp go out? Oh, he did. Well, we'll see if this matters on this 4th and short. No, why would you punt? Just go for it and end the game. I swear, if they fake it, I'm shutting this stream down. All right. Wow. All right. Oh, come on. Come on. Dude, how do we still have a chance in this game? How is this game not over yet? Here we go. Sam. Come on. Let's go. Here we go. Can Sam Darnold etch his name into Vikings immortality with a 95-yard touchdown drive and then the 2-point conversion to boot? Come on now. Drew Lock type of drive incoming. Baker Mayfield Rams type of drive incoming. And this is just not a good ball. Uh-oh. That is just not a good ball. Oh? Late flag? Oh, come on. Goodness. Yeah, it is. Illegal formation. Yeah. I might need like 9 of those after this. Wonder if McDonald's has liquor. McLick. Darnold has time until he doesn't. Dude, I'm sorry. Like, that, like, you cannot hold the ball that long. Dude, who cares if there's a face mask? Like, no, we do not deserve a break like that. Like he has all day there patting the baby. Like, at some point, this is year 7. Oh, that is a face mask. Yeah, that's illegal. Whatever. Dude, who cares? They could call 80 face masks. We're not winning this game. Whatever. Dude, it's so obvious. And they can't throw a flag now, right? Because, like, whatever. The play's over and they missed it or something. Whatever. I'm not fooled. That's not the reason we lost this game. They can show, they can, like, we can appeal all we want. 15 yards was not going to make the difference. Whatever. I don't want to see anyone from the Vikings blame the refs for this loss. We just got straight up outplayed. Like, yeah, it sucks. Like, it was stupid, right? Like, yeah, it was a dumb call, right? And people might talk about it. That's not the story of this game. That's not the story of this game. We were just the worst team. Yeah. No, I mean, it is dumb. I get it. Like, you still need to make that call. I'm a little salty right now, if you can't tell, but what can you do? What can you do? Blame the Lions curse, I guess, right? Like, yeah. You know what's dumb is, like, we haven't, like, done the free kick yet. We're trying to draw this out as long as possible. They buy a win here. Whatever. Well, I'm going to figure out how to, like, switch this stream over, right? I don't know if I can just, like, keep it rolling on my phone. Because I am about to go get a chicken Big Mac and some fries. Because Lord knows I need it. We're going to see if I can find a way to bring y'all with me. Like, there's got to be a way. Can I just, like, can I switch my webcam to my phone? Right? But will it stay connected through OBS if I leave here? That's the question. Whatever. I should have thought about this, like, beforehand. Here we go. iPhone. This is going to look a little weird. Wow, what the heck? Can I not flip it? Okay, this is going to be crazy. Look at me. Anyways, that angle is crazy. Can I not, like, flip it around? Who knows? Bring the whole computer. Oh, it's all good, Laywell. Also, this is crazy. Talking keyboard here. Is there not, like, a way, though, where, like, I can just, like, I wish I could just, like, keep the live going on my phone, right? Because I'm signed in on my phone. If I could just, like, who knows? Or, I don't know. The peak stream. You know what? We're going to make it work. We're going to see if we could just make it work with the, with the camera. If it disconnects, whatever. I'll get my Big Mac in like, the silent, I don't even know what I'm saying. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But we're going to try it because why not? I am starving, dude. I need some food. Let's see if changing this. Oh, video capture device. That's what we need. Nope, not that. Any day now we'll get it. We just need to, like, add a scene, I think. Scene 3. Y'all can't see anything right now. We're going to make this work. Video capture. Here we go. Is it working? No. It totally would be. Yeah, I like your thinking, Jack. You know, that makes a lot sense. That makes a lot more sense. That's what we're going to do. All right. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make a new stream. And then but then when I get back, I don't know how I'm going to have to make a third one then to do the tier list. Honestly, who cares? I'll just do that. I'll do that. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. All right. We're going to try this. We're going to try this. All right. I'll see y'all in a sec.